Oh my God! Welcome back, everybody. That was a lot of fun last week when we did the time dilation. Although I think you guys spent a shit ton of money for certain.
Yeah,
and I think I did some clarification and some Discord asks and questions in regards to some things that you guys wanted to do. But before we get started, before I do the recap, was there any last minute time dilation tweaks, changes, or thoughts before I kick off the recap?
I think Ford and I kind of discussed it, and there was the professor is going to use the front of his, like the storefront of his bounty hunter agency as a bookshop.
Gotcha, as part of the cover.
And I think
books and curios in the front, and then the basement is the good shit.
Gotcha.
I think you made the suggestion that maybe Giancarlo could be the put upon, like, grumbly and
the proprietor of the establishment.
Yeah, the chef that kind of hates everyone there. I mean, he's a chef; he already hates everyone there. But you know,
this is true. Yeah. What did you get out of the closet? That looked like a comic book. Was that a comic book?
I got to move on to a new notebook because this one is finally done.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Did you finally fill your old notebook with stickers?
This is the third Melody notebook, and they all have like they're all little notebooks that write.
Wait. We're on session 42, and you've already filled 2 Melody notebooks?
Yeah, they're very small. They're very small.
Well, yeah, but look at that writing. That is... Yeah. Let me see the writing. You don't have to hold it up close, but let me see... See, that's how I can tell you're in legal. I mean, look at how clean and legible it is, and like subheaded, top-headed, and then multi-bulleted and kind of. I bet if you read a page of your notes, Melody, it would be like, it would follow to the T. And I'm guessing, Foreign, yours is probably very creative note taking.
Oh yeah, I was getting ready to put it up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all over there.
Ooh.
Question is, though, how many notebooks do you have filled?
Filled? This one's still a first one. I write.
Yeah, but that's really like 150 pages, though, right?
Oh yeah. This is what is the count? It's 80 sheets, but I write like.
See,
you look like you have really small handwriting.
Tiny handwriting.
Yeah. See, Karina, Tally, this is when you're like super funny. And you hold up a Post-it note and go, "This is my note taking," right there. And see, that's why I love the variety, because, like, I know Ryan takes notes on occasion. Like, I'll see him take notes, and I notice he'll take notes whenever his arc kicks in. Like, if he's arcing into the Davini thing, yeah, absolutely. I suspect that Karina and Professor Jabatros are kind of on the fence of wanting to take notes, where Tally's like, I don't want to take notes. I'm surrounded by people that already are.
Yeah, everybody else has notes. What do I do?
But Eric, I have a question. Eric, when you're typing, are you typing notes?
Sometimes.
Oh, he's feeding the cats.
No, I'm not feeding the cats. I'm feeding the Eric. It's about 50-50.
Because every now and then I'll hear that, and then I gotta mute him because that is really loud.
The clack of the keyboard.
But I always love that variety of note takers. I think it's it's kind of fun because it really shows people that you don't have to be the best note taker in the world, because that's kind of why it's fun to have good recaps. Sometimes a recap is enough. It points out the most important parts you have to remember. And honestly, I think, Tally, you might have one of those memories that's very kind of triggered by memory. Like you'll remember things by events that kind of happen, because every now and then I'll notice you'll get the O face. You're like, oh yeah, that's right. Like something will happen in the story and you're like, suddenly the memory will kind of like fall into place, which I absolutely love, because sometimes my brain works that way too.
If I don't write it down, I definitely won't have memory of it. But if I write it down, I'll remember it, but I can't read it. Like I'll know it was there. I'll be like, oh yeah, I know that's in my notes.
See,
Wow,
we're opposites. If I write it down, I'm not going to remember it. I take notes.
That's
well, no, that's not fair. I take some notes and then I bury them in my email drafts.
That's awesome.
There's a guy in my Saturday game that turns on the dictate whenever like something comes up, and he's like, everybody else shut up, and he turns on dictate. So that's his note taking. Is it's just he's using it's Apple, it's not OneNote, but he's using some kind of thing like that. Well,
it's funny because like I use lots of different note taking devices. So I have what's called a boogie board, which is a plain panel that you can just write on, and nice. You can write down whatever you want. And then I transcribe that into digital format. But I could take the StreamYard recording that we kind of use as our means of online play, and when it's done, I can download the transcript. So I can download the transcript of the entire 3-hour session, and then I can take that transcript, convert it into a PDF copy, and then I can take that PDF copy and disseminate it through ChatGPT, and it breaks down all of my key notes that I want to focus on. So that's if you're running 8 or 9 games, you kind of have to pick different methods of taking notes, or else you could get lost like really quick and really easily. So I
found a website called Note GPT.
Yes,
that kind of does all that at one step. Like you put the YouTube link on there, and it'll transcribe it and then give you notes.
But I can assure you the psychosis of ChatGPT is a real thing.
Yeah.
Because like it'll suddenly start translating it pretty decently, and then it'll say, and then Karina was consumed by the sea monster that pooped her out the butt.
Yeah. Well, that happened.
And I'm like, when did that happen? Because according to my notes, that never happened.
No, that happened.
Every now and then ChatGPT gets totally psychotic, and I have to go back to the old way where I just read through the entire transcript. Or if I'm busy writing, I'll replay the video so that I can, find the key aspects of everything going on. But session 42, and we've only made it through one arc so far. That's pretty impressive.
We've squirreled everything we could possibly squirrel,
and we've had a couple of near deaths and and some other stuff. But where we last left off, last session, we went about and did a time dilation after the successful destruction of Lavion, his plan, and the Iron Collective's plan to erode and undermine the Chandei Quorum and the powers that be within Jrusar. Our team had successfully not only contained Father Atrium's attempt at whatever ceremony he was conducting, but while at the same time allowing Jaman Saord to come back into power. And during that time, after all these things took place, the team had 2 weeks of downtime. And this downtime included enhancing their relationship with Jaman Saord, as all the old houses have been now kind of pushed aside, and new houses from Ank'Harel have kind of come in to help support Jaman Saord's attempt at the unification of Ank'Harel and the Rumbadam Desert, along with the Odorlin Wilds and its capital city of Jrusar. We did learn that there is still a sense of concern and a little bit of paranoia around whether or not King's Fall was truly involved or not. This allowed Karina an opportunity to travel to King's Fall, not only to learn a lot more about Hell's, oh my God, what's it called? The capital city Bassaris, and what's the name of the location of
The
Bassaris?
Hellcatch.
Hellcatch. Thank you. Yeah, I was drawing a blank on that for some reason. The Hellcatch Valley and Desert region. And while there, Karina made some contacts and has now become a bit of an expert in the Hellcatch Valley, as well as the understanding of the politics and what might be going on in King's Fall. Melody has said hello to her sister's return, not only heralding her return, but her sister is now pregnant, and it would seem that Melody allowed Bragsworth, aka Artagnan, to take Ariana's husband into custody and led him away into the Feywild, the Fey Pocket, to be dealt with according to his sensibilities. Meanwhile, Forn had established a bounty hunter shop at where the oil pot used to be, allowing him to kind of have a face and place in the Lucent Spire, I believe. Mm-hmm. In the Lucent Spire.
Across from the Silver Threads.
Yeah. The Wardens are now under the regional control of the different houses that have taken over the different spires. But probably the most important change is that the Hand of Ord, the personal guard and the personal retinue of Jamansa Ord, has kind of now in charge of overseeing all of the Wardens, as well as supporting the new houses that have taken place of the old houses as well. It would appear that Professor Jalbatros and Forn are now working in cahoots. Professor Jalbatros, so I missed the part. Is he telling me that Giancarlo is actually running the front of the shop, or not?
I thought
you had mentioned that like if we had the cafe in there or something, he would be running that. Like he's not running the bookshop.
I would say next door you would have a street cafe, because that would make sense in the Lucent Spire. I mean, the spa is right across the street, the Silver Threads plus the other fancy dress shop, and then you've got the curios shop, and then then you would have whatever you want to call your street side cafe next door. I think that would make perfect sense in kind of combining the efforts that Forn, Giancarlo, and Professor Jalbatros might take on to learn all they can learn about what's going on. We also got a sense of, did we dive into Eritreo's downtime?
We definitely forgot to tell Scanlan that our shop is the Prancing Centaur, though.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah, Scanlan had given... Who got the bag? Who got Scanlan's bag? That was Eritreo. Yeah, Eritreo got Scanlan's bag. Once per day, you can pull any... You reach in and you pull one random potion out of the bag. You'll never know what it is until you pull it out of the bag. But yeah, Eritreo had learned quite a bit about Pike, Scanlan, and the mysterious arrival of Eritreo to the Temple of Sarenrae in Vasselheim. But with that in mind, the 2 weeks has gone by. The five of you are now down in the speakeasy, kind of wrapping up the end of the 2 week period. And it is now late evening. The speakeasy is alive and bumping, lots of people. You can see Darwin gambling at the table with the others that he's easily taking advantage and money from them. What was the name of our bodyguard again, our bouncer? That was
Meathead?
Meathead, yes. I don't know why I'm struggling with that, because I love that name. As Meathead, the half ogre, is at the door, kind of making sure that the people that come and go are allowed to come and go. But the fame of the speakeasy is actually beginning to spread. People are hearing about it, and now that the curfew is no more, stability has kind of returned back to Jrusar. Although there are still some angst and some concerns about the fact that the mercenaries that were hired by Callion are still kind of meandering around the Airy Spire. I'm not really sure what to do about them. Jamon Saord is shuttling and bringing in more Hand of Ord resources and other families from Ankarel. Also, I believe there was an offering of one of the 5 to sit at the council seat. I think Jamon had brought that up near the tail end of the session, or at some point near the end of the session. That
Tally volunteered her family, I think.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah. So Tally, you and your family have now been officially elevated. So your house is known for your house name. Your mother will sit at the council seat under the advisement. There goes the train. I saw it. Just went by.
I heard
it. Oh my God, we're gonna have to turn that into a drinking game. Oh, the train.
Oh, we'll be drinking a lot.
So many trains.
Water it down, guys.
Water it way down. And so now, Karina, your mother sits at the council seat being advised by your father. Your house will be elevated, of course, to the core spire, where all houses that are allowed council seats reside in. However, Jamon Saord has stated that at the end of a year's time, they expect to hand over the rulership of Jrusar to a electoral process where all the different spires will elect someone to represent each individual spire that will then sit at a new council table. This council table will be a reflection that will be presented to Jamon Saord. Jamon Saord, therefore, being the tiebreaker for any considerations that may need to be brought up with the city. While Jamon has expressed a want to unite both of Ankarel and Jrusar, it hasn't officially happened yet. These are the beginning processes of such things. We know that Spike, through the consumption, Karina physically had to eat the brain of Lavion, which was really fun. While eating that brain, she learned, I know she's part mind flayer now. While eating the brain, she learned a lot about Lavion's past, the threat of the changeling organization that is still out there somewhere, operating both with the understanding of its relationship with Spike, the Minotaur that runs the Iron Collective. And we also now know that the Iron Collective seeks to bring down anyone who supports the human existence on the material plane, for he blames them for the destruction of the Feywild. We also know that he does not treat Fey creatures kindly that still support the humans on the material plane, as this full-blown kind of Fey versus everyone and everyone's interpretation of what Spike's doing is kind of beginning to play out. We also learned that Crimp built the Iron Collective fleet. So clearly Crimp is either directly involved, definitely indirectly involved with the Iron Collective as well. With all the different threads of possibilities out there, after some of you being gone for days, returning, but for the first time in 2 weeks, the 5 of you all sit down together down in the successful and becoming very trendy speakeasy in the sub-basement of the Dancing or the Prancing Centaur. It's late evening. It's been exactly 14 days since the incident with Father Atrium and the incident with Lavion. It is late at night. What would you guys like to do?
Can we just verify? You also mentioned we
months.
have the week to decide what we want.
Oh, was it 2 months or 2 weeks?
2
Yeah.
months.
Oh, it was 2 months.
Yeah.
I thought I had my notes for 2 weeks. I have to apologize. It was 2 months. Go ahead, Karina.
Can we talk about what we want to have bought during those 2 months real quick?
Sure, if you'd like to. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking it by you and seeing how much money it would have cost.
25 million sesterces.
Okay, that's not that bad.
That'll make work. Demon skin armor. I feel like it's correct for her, and it's time she has actual armor. Ring of mind shielding.
Ooh, that's a tall order on that one.
I know, but I am willing to compromise other things for that one.
She also has more gold than anybody.
True. So I could definitely get her down to 0 gold. That's true.
Yeah. She had 100,000 gold.
Yeah, but you
Emphasis
know.
on had.
Well, listen. We are all doing what we can, and
you show up and we look at you like, what?
You're all bling bling
Where did that
bling
money
bling
come
bling.
Because none of us know you have 100,000 gold. None of our characters know.
Well,
We know.
and then potion of invisibility, potion of speed, potion of love, and I think most controversially, but she knows Jumansa Org, so it's possible that she could make it. Potion of Dragon's Majesty, which requires a dragon's scale, but I think Jumansa owes us. Should all get one, I think.
So, I love the idea of the demon armor. I think that makes perfect sense. That'll cost you 10,000 gold to procure that.
Fair.
The ring of mind shielding will cost you 50,000 gold for that one.
Oof.
That is a very rare and expensive item because of the very nature of its capabilities. It makes it very rare and expensive.
Okay, so that's
60 so far.
Yeah, so okay.
I would say you could easily purchase all the potions that you want, with the exception of the dragon one. All the other the dragon and love one I'm going to set aside for a moment. But the other potions you want, you can pick those up for 1,500 gold total for all those potions. You know people know you, so you would, and we could say this was part of your purchasing while traveling to King's Fall and learning about the Hell's Catch and Basarus and all that fun stuff. And what else were you thinking of?
Thinking potions. I guess 1920s handgun. I just need a better.
That's for a different game.
Oh, okay. I guess the 20s never really hit our world, have they?
No, not in that sense. No.
What kind of firearm can I get that's better than the one I currently have?
Probably the pistol that Foreign has. I'm sure he can make one for you.
Okay, is that okay? I just need a better gun. I have a palm pistol. That thing can pierce somebody's ear, but not much more.
I mean, you do
have finger guns that are way better than any gun I can make you.
Pew, 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 pew.
But I can make you a gun.
Rethink my weaponry. Okay, I'll go back to the gun situation. I'll go back to that later. I guess I have a dagger and those tiny pistol those like tiny guns that are like ladies had in the 20s where it's
the little Derringer, the little 22 Derringer.
Yeah, I can like pierce somebody's belly button.
Hey,
not before.
Point blank range, it'll kill you because that little bullet gets through your skull and then it just bounces around because it doesn't go out the other side. That's why it's deadly.
Gonna be point blank range from anyone.
Yeah, that's Karina's favorite thing to do is to get into base.
It is. I mean,
so what I'm hearing is Karina kind of wants a bulldog revolver, just like something in there that's like 49 or that's like 60 caliber. It's like no, it's tiny, and I'll just pull it out of my little sleeve or whatever. It's like boom.
She shoots it, and it just like her whole arm.
I actually love the idea of making you a custom magic item that enhances your Eldritch Blast. So, for example, you have a actual physical weapon that you hold in your hands, but it kind of like channels the energy of your Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
That way you still get the benefit of your Eldritch Blast, but we can like enhance it or give it some flavor because you pull out a device that kind of channels its ability.
I feel like Foreign could tinker you basically an empty pistol that it just focuses your Eldritch Blast.
Ooh.
Like like you fire the Eldritch Blast out of the pistol.
Actually, we should make it a spell focus. So we'll say Foreign, you create items that she wears on her hands, almost like kind of a cross between gauntlets and like maybe knuckle rings that kind of sit on your hands and then wrap around your wrist. We'll give you a +1 to your spellcasting modifier on that.
Ooh. Okay, I'll figure out.
I'll draw that up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll say it's going to cost you 1,000 gold, Karina, in materials and supplies.
Okay, that's more than fair. So, and the Jamansa org were they willing to?
Okay. So I will say that Karina takes a chapter from the Book of Melody. You've seen how Melody can use her party girl attitude to kind of win people over to her side and to like persuade them and calm them down. So you kind of take that chapter and you end up having an evening of drinks with Jamansa Ord. And at the end of that evening, you're so personable to her or to them that you earn their trust and they give you the potion that you require.
Yes.
It does not cost you anything because the cost of that potion is basically the friendship that you started with Jamansa Ord. So we'll say you're a little bit deeper in, a little bit kind of friendlier with Jamansa Ord, and you're a little bit more connected with them at this point. As far as the love potion goes, I would love for you to read the description of what that potion does.
Yeah, the name is not love potion for the record. I just call it that.
Yes.
It's a filter of love potion. Yep. The next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking the filter, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. If the creature is of a species and gender you're normally attracted to, you regard it as the true love of your life while you're charmed. This potion is rose-hued, effervescent liquid containing one easy-to-miss bubble-shaped like heart. I just think it would be really funny for us to slip this into somebody's drink. I think a lot of shenanigans. You know,
I could see Karina leaning over Eritrea and going, "Oh, look, Fabian's here."
No.
Listen, morally dubious, perhaps, but
yeah. I'll say you find one of those for the cost of 5,000 gold.
5,000 is a lot for a shenanigan. Maybe I'll give this one up, but if we run into it again and it feels more permanent, I'm wasting a lot of money here. So I'll give up on that one, but I'll take the rest.
Okay.
So how much does it all come up to? It's
1,500 for the standard potions. The dragon potion was
60,000 for the other two items.
So I would say 61,500 gold.
61,500
gold.
Fair. You know, now I am back to still having more gold than you guys.
Rude.
Rude, dude.
Finally, I was able to use the gold to do something cool. I'm so excited.
So with that, after 2 months of time dilation, the team have regathered in the basement of the Prancing Centaur down in the Speakeasy, enjoying everyone's company and the sense that the city after 2 months is returning to a semblance of normalcy. It's late evening. What would you guys like to do?
Well,
this is also a pocket, a Fey pocket. Now,
it's connected to one.
It's connected to a Fey pocket.
It's connected to one. Okay. So every now and then, it flares open, and two drunken Fey folk kind of wander in, and they immediately race over to Darwin's table and start gambling.
See if this works.
Did we all catch up on what we did the past 2 months? We're all... Like,
Yeah, I would say for the brevity of time, I would say this is you kind of spent the day together, and now you're finishing off the day after getting everybody caught up with each other, and now you're kind of like closing out the evening of the first day of being back.
You didn't eat any more brains, did you?
I mean, a lady never tells.
I don't like that answer.
So speaking of brains, we have learned a lot in those 2 months. Let's review our to-do list now that we're all together. How is your sister after everything that's happened?
I think she's doing okay. I think in these 2 months, Melody has blown like 3,000 gold on baby clothes. Like they've just been splashing out. Just designer bespoke baby clothes. I think she's doing pretty good. I mean, this is obviously like the whole Tom thing was like so irritating and embarrassing, but honestly, she's much better off without him. I think maybe we should get her set up at her own place sometime soon. But I think she's doing all right. How long would it be until the babies are due? It's been 2 months.
Yeah,
She
so
was
7
already-
more. Yeah, 7 months. 7 months to go.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not a magical gestation period. I'm just kind of using,
Yeah.
a little bit of reality with fantasy play. So,
Because she was already like visibly pregnant, like at the beginning of the 2 month period.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We'll say she was 4 months along. That would make
Okay.
more sense. So, yeah, she's got 5 months left.
All right.
And did Eritrea bring Spots in the end? Like, is Spots now like joined us?
Not necessarily joined you, but he's in Jrusar, kind of like enjoying Jrusar and in the background of the Pantheon so far. Yeah.
I can see no way in which this ends terribly for everyone.
Well, since we still have a little bit of time to just enjoy ourselves, how do you guys feel about like a day of luxury in my family's estates?
Yeah, sounds fantastic.
Yeah, let's go have some high tea.
Scene change.
Well, like, Foreign is very. Look, whatever. Okay, fine.
I'm picturing foreigns like Harry and Lloyd in Dumb and Dumber when they're getting their manicures before the big ball. The long toenails.
More like Elf, like he's just cackling, Like every time they touch his feet, he's
Yeah, this way we can ask
let's go.
any government officials who might be in the spire of any of Jaman's swords, progress in creating unification, and if there are any things that we might be of assistance with, unless...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, sorry, what were you saying?
I was going to say, how close are we now to the time when the Iron Collective ships are going to touch down in that Dead Man's Canyon?
You probably are 3 months away from that.
Oh, we still got a long time. Okay.
Yep.
I do want to reach into my fun new bag that Scanlan gave me to see what kind of potion I can get out of there.
Yeah, roll a D100 if
Love
you would.
potion?
Oh, where's my D100? Is that still packed away? No.
or 2d10s.
That is a 6.
Ooh. Six. Oh, that's on the lower end of the scale. You retrieve a potion of regular healing.
Okay.
I was expecting a potion of Scanlan's poop in a
Oh, roll a 1 and we'll get more creative.
the potion of poop scry.
Yeah.
You can
Oh my God.
spare people, but only while they're pooping.
That Oh no! You just made that canon. I'm stealing that. I am stealing that. I'm making that note, and I am stealing that. I think that's perfect.
Corinna, check. Go to manage inventory and search for the item Corinna's blasting gauntlets.
Oh, amazing! Thank you so much.
Yep.
Yay! And finally, I won't have to just hide and run away during battle.
You can read that as Corinna's blasting gauntlets or Corinna's blasting gauntlets.
Yes, the second.
Foreign is way out of his element at this fancy shit.
This isn't that fancy. It's just our basement.
But so we're talking about going to do fancy shit. He's
Well,
way
that's
out of his element. Yeah.
Yeah. Has Foreign, like, because I assume Melody and maybe Karina are repeatedly commenting on your appearance and making suggestions. Have you bent at all and like gotten cuter clothes or manicured your appearance at all? Or are you just like, no, not interested?
His hair is actually immaculate. Like he doesn't do anything because he's magical. He's a magical being.
Okay.
His hair is
shiny and nice.
Nice. Like imagine the perfect elven hair. It's that.
Ooh.
But it's just white.
Okay.
It's not. It's white. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
He looks like an ugly elf. Elves aren't supposed to be ugly, right? So he looks like an ugly elf but he's got facial hair, which is part of the reason he's an ugly elf because elves don't get facial hair, right?
This is true, yeah.
He looks so freaking weird. He's an elf with facial hair and long white hair.
What else do we have on our to-do list at this point? It sounds like we have a couple months before we'd go to meet the Iron Collective. We're still looking into Crimp, I assume. There's sort of a new government being established, and it'd be great if that could be better than the last one.
The Bright Queen afforded me some support. I have 4 of the glass blades. Remember the one that dug you out of the vault you were stuck in, Corinna. I have 4 relatively similarly talented friends now. My aim is to dispatch them in important places around the city and be digging up whatever information they can find on Crimp, as much as they can get, but also being very aware of this issue with changelings and maintaining the integrity of their identities.
Yeah, it's a strange thing that is going on. I was just in King's Falls, and while there are a lot of changelings in key positions that are running things, Fae are not allowed there. There are no Fae to be seen. The atmosphere there is very, very strange. It seems like we might go there at some point to try and trace more of this group and see what we can learn through them and see what they're up to. Are you guys interested in trying to go there to do more investigation? I guess, like, what is our... I think up until now we were just kind of like on the defense, putting out fires one after the other. Now we have a little bit of a chance to get ahead of the curve and decide what our priorities are. So that kind of creates its own set of conundrums.
If the Iron Collective is the method of transportation, for lack of a better way to put it, of all of this situation, if we had a way to track the movements of the Iron Collective, I think we would all be better off, but also not tipping them off that we're tracking their movements.
While I was there, I guess we mentioned that I have some contacts there. Was I ever able to swipe any, like, objects off of them, or like, do I have a way of keeping in touch with them, or a sense of like what they're up to?
I would say you currently are in possession of a very kind of like simple dagger that you took off of one of the changelings. This is a tether to anyone that would scry on them or potentially be used as a means of tracking somebody down. So you have an item so that if you ever needed to find someone, you could use that item to try to track them down.
Okay, so we do have a bit of some connections, if that's like the thread we would like to pursue.
We
Sorry.
also know this Dead Man's Crater is a place where we need to meet. Were we able to dig up any more information on that?
I believe we were able to figure out how to get there. Because somebody asked how do we I remember it's from last time.
Tom told us how to get there.
Yes. So we do know how to get there if we want to set out. He also warned us of stone giants. So do we want to start making our way there, or like hatching a plan for what and when we want to be there? I did talk to Spike mentally, and we did say we would meet there. So this could be our chance to create an ambush for him. If we have,
sorry. I thought that we were saying they would not be there for 3 months.
Yeah, they're not expected to. The fleet is not expected to assemble there until wintertime. Once there, they make repairs, and then they plan their raids from that point.
If we wanted to be there while they're not there, this would be a good time to do it. But if we want to meet them there, it sounds like we've got a while.
It might be nice to set up an ambush.
Yeah.
If we get there first.
That sounds like a good.
But we do have time.
How long would the travel be there? Would it take us to get there?
Any other way but airship would take a long time. So it's known that airship travel in between Bosphorus and Jrusar, from Bosphorus to Ankarel, can be anywhere from 7 to 10 days, depending on the weather.
Can we teleport to the nearest city?
Bosphorus does not allow teleportation circles to exist.
Oh, interesting.
Do we trust Jaman to tell him about this? Or are we kind of going rogue with this?
Foreign does.
Yeah,
okay. Foreign has kind of ingratiated himself. So look, I work at the pleasure of the Bright Queen, and the Bright Queen and Jaman Saord are allies. So I have no reason to doubt the authenticity and the pure direction of Jaman Saord.
Were they ever able to figure out who around the Bright Queen was an assassin?
I haven't heard back yet. I did send her notice that there would be a potential changeling assassin in their midst. I do believe she's still holding on to Regina, if you might like to feast on another brain.
That's a good idea. I'm already pretending to be her with that. I would be very good at that.
One of the servers is walking by when you guys have this part of the conversation, and the server's like,
Not yours.
Yeah, it's like for drugs.
Got you. Thank you very much. For a second there, I thought you actually ate real people's brains.
Crazy.
Only when we're desperate.
That's a good idea, actually. I mean, we should see if we can talk to her. At the very least, she can clarify what she meant. She said Jaman Saord was a doppelganger.
Or had been replaced with a changeling.
Yeah.
No. She never said replaced with a changeling. She said replaced with a doppelganger.
Oh,
Those are different.
Yep.
So we should try, if we have some free time, we should try and go there and see what we can, figure out who the assassin. Also, if there's an assassin there, they might release Regina Greencloak before we get to her. So maybe we should go there and see if we can get some information, if that's something that people are interested in.
There is a teleportation circle to the Bright Queen's court.
Nice. Also, I can finally do teleportation circles. I've been waiting. And now I will be a true menace.
Fancy pants.
Selling your soul to the evil gods is really worth it.
I mean, the Raven Queen's not evil.
Of all the evil gods, she's the nicest.
Yeah, she's entropy, man. She's not evil.
She's a necessary part of the world.
Yeah, she's entropy.
Eh.
Nothing can live
Yourself.
except Freddie Mercury's music. That's the only thing.
Do other people have anything else that they would like to do before we set course to the Bright Queen?
The only thing, nope, I'm not. Okay. The professor does want to try to find this thing that we mentioned last time, the Heartmoor region. Like, I don't know where that is, but that might be my and Giancarlo's ticket home. And I at least need to send him back because we're in a bit of a snit because he left the eggs that I've been entrusted with by my dear friend, to his Fearbolg sous chef, and I have not forgiven him for this. Need to get him back.
Professor, I've never seen you so.
I know. I love the man, but
I mean, there's patches of you're missing some patches of feathers here.
But no, that's a different thing. Those are pin feathers. Those are coming back in. That's fine. This is related.
Those are pin feathers.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that Professor Javatros molts?
Well, he's a bird, so yeah.
What you been stuffing the pillows with?
Oh, too soon.
He was making those magical pillows.
Oh, I know.
You need to grow a mustache and then get yourself your own television network and then endorse awful people.
Oh, God.
So I'm remembering reading my notes that we also maybe found out last time that Karina might have an archfey locked inside her.
Karina Prime, yeah.
Karina Prime, yeah.
Yeah, the one that's currently safely hidden away in one of the many Fey sanctuaries.
Is that something that we might want to, Karina non-Prime, do we want to investigate that before we go, or do we want to go and look into that later?
I spent the last 2 months in King Falls trying to figure out if any of the changelings know anything about which archfey. Actually, going to the Bright Queen might give her a stronger sense of what archfays are possible.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, I also, just to throw behind that point, the only other archfey we know is not one that I would trust to give this information to, given the nature of their being.
Wait, who?
What's wrong with Artagan? He seems great.
Oh, yeah, no.
He's so much fun.
He is fun, I'll give you that, but his idea of fun is not always an appropriate idea of fun. And in the case of Corinna's life, that's not a fun that I'm willing to risk, given what we risk to get her out.
Agreed. He is not to be trusted. Fun people are not to be trusted, except for you.
It's such a dunk to everyone to the table because it's like either you're not fun or you're not trustworthy.
Oh, Warren's totally not fun. So
Eritrea's not the funnest guy either.
Eritrea's just like, okay.
I trust Zoe.
He like pulls out his notebook like be fun.
Like, Karina's literally making the professor go into a full, Principal Skinner, am I really so out of touch moment? It's the children who are wrong.
No.
Has Eritrea been acting weird at all in the last 2 months? Now that he has this
Outside of disappearing,
mysterious stone heart, yeah, and just leaving for like a month.
I mean, I would say probably the biggest thing was that he was gone the longest. Between Eritrea and Karina, they were gone the longest, right? Karina spent an inordinate amount of time in King's Fall. And Eritrea has been gone almost the entire 2 months.
Oh, jeez.
Trying to track down Scanlan and learn more about his arrival at the Serenray Temple. So, and I would say it's kind of up to Eritrea to determine how much of that journey he tells everybody about.
That's what I was going to ask. How much?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Eritrea. How much of that journey do you think you would have mentioned to everybody?
I think I would have told them I trust these folks pretty well. I think I would tell them pretty much everything.
So, has anyone else noticed? He
Went
is
through.
covered in orange cat hair. Does he know that?
And like
Let me help you with
buffer
that.
than before. I feel like the muscles a little more defined.
Wow, you really noticed that fast.
I mean,
Well, I've just been
Whatever.
flexing at the table the whole time.
Yeah.
While they're talking and planning, I'm just flexing.
Probably the interesting thing was that during his first night back, he was out on the veranda practicing some of his moves.
Yeah, I think Professor and I are probably going to be competing on the roof to see who can do the most curls or chin-ups now.
I'm like prestidigitating the orange fuzz off of you now. Now that he's pointed it out, because I wasn't paying attention, but now I'm like prestidigitating it off, and I noticing now it's everywhere. So it's one of those like, damn fuzz, like
Stuff it into a pillow.
so we're gonna try and go see the Bright Queen.
If Professor'd like to go to Hotmore first, try to find this Hotmore hamlet, we have our skiff. We ought to be able to take our skiff to the hamlet.
Yeah.
I would very much like to at least follow up on this lead. Hopefully send Giancarlo back. Oh, I can't say mad at that giant pink man. You understand how I mean, I can't. He literally left my children in the care of his sous chef. Not Gwendolyn, my sister, that, the other Aarakocra that has chicks of her own. No, not that. His Firbolg. And then you just hear from the background, I trust him with my life. More importantly, my recipes. What could be better than that?
He's not going to spit in our food, is he?
He's not it, but if he does, it's a cultural thing. He is testing for salinity.
Oh,
no. It's fine. I promise it's fine.
Look on Tally's face.
Ford scoots the plate away from him.
I would recommend against ordering the brine shrimp. That is a very specialized dish. Yeah. Look, there's enough salt in it. It'll kill any bacterial contamination or anything. It's just not for. I wouldn't do it. It'll get you on his good side, but
don't some of y'all chew up your food and spit it in your kids' mouths. I don't need that. I'm all right. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's your. The professor is just sitting there like cracks his knuckles. He's like, oh, we're gonna have a gross sadistic fight. Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry. Do you feed your children with modified sweat glands?
I don't have children. First, I don't have children. Secondly, what modified?
I think as a species, I mean, again,
if you know what species I am, You're farther along than I am.
You're clearly mammalian. I mean, you have hair.
You don't know much about the Fae, do you?
I'm now a little lost.
Silence is golden.
Victory.
Right.
Victory.
As you guys sit around the
I'm getting
table
assaulted
having
by my
this,
dog while we're
yeah,
Oh,
I see
hey,
him
Dougie.
right there.
Oh.
As you guys are sitting around the table having this conversation, there is a sudden scream from the door, high pitched. One of the servers is staring at Meathead as somebody has gotten him in a chokehold and has drawn a blade across his throat, and Meathead crumbles to the ground. You guys then watch as somebody else suddenly appears alongside this other person, and you see an arcane flare of light as a fireball erupts in the middle of your table. I need everyone to roll dex saves, and then I need you to roll for initiative, please.
What?
All right, you guys all have a +4 to your saves because you're next to me and Jalbatros.
okay.
Ouch. Okay, never mind. It's not that bad. I thought I rolled a 1 on my dex save. I did not. I rolled critical fail, but no.
Wait.
So
How much was the plus?
It's
Plus
+4 plus your whatever your already existing
Yeah.
plus is.
Oh,
I got a
good.
10. I got a 10.
Oh no!
I got
Oh,
a 26.
I got a
Of
22.
course you did.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Oh, so
No,
Tally, what'd you get?
23.
23. So, Eritrea, you will take 31 points of fire damage.
What?
Whoa.
Ooh,
Everybody else will take 15 points of fire damage.
nice.
You can see Meathead is currently crumpled on the ground. You watch as this individual here comes running impossibly fast. The Tabaxi then pulls up a crossbow, takes a shot at Karina. Karina, you watch as the bolt tags you right in the shoulder as you take 8 points of piercing damage. This was the guy who tossed the crumpled form of Meathead onto the ground, and then he will go invisible. Over by the fireplace, this is where you saw the fireball spell come from this guy, who immediately leaps up into the air, lands on the table, pulls out some twin-bladed like scythes that he throws down towards Forn. Forn, one misses, goes right by you. The other one will just kind of barely graze you for 8 points of slashing damage. You then watch as yet another one comes racing away from the side of the wall, comes over here. A cloud of force darts, magic missiles, appear swarming in front of them, and they send them directly towards Melody. Melody, go ahead and take 18 points of force damage. And then the one in the corner will jump up on the table, start an invocation and incantation, and you watch as a spell kind of curls out of their fingers, lands like right like in the area that Karina's in. Karina, you recognize the spell as Shatter, and you feel the vibration of magic around you. Karina, go ahead and give me a con save, if you would, please.
Can I counterspell it?
No, this is their surprise action. This is all happening before initiative turn.
What was the con save?
Con save.
+4.
+4. That's gonna be 17.
17. That will save. Take half of 18 points of thunder damage.
Half of 18.
Yep, which would be 9.
9.
9? Okay, what do we got? Of course, Karina, why do you always get high initiative rolls?
Because none of the things I can do are helpful.
And there's Eritrea with our
Always
classic.
Cleric.
I rolled a 1. And then I was so, I don't know if you heard me go, come on. I then rolled the D20 2 more times and got.
Hang on, I didn't add my initiative to
I
that.
am not rolling well.
Yeah.
Give me
Oh,
one
that's
second. Mine's actually
yeah.
18. I didn't add my bonus to it. Give me
Okay.
1 second. So I
Yeah.
apologize.
Go for it.
There you
No,
go.
no, you're
Okay,
good.
That's bad.
All right. That'll finish the surprise round. Karina, you are up with the bad guys on deck.
Okay. I am going to cast Delirium Blast at them.
And who you? There's a lot of targets. There's one on the table here. There's one here. One over by the wall. One went invisible, so you're not sure where he is. And there's one over here. And you can just make out another one here and another one back here.
Ooh, it's a 20-foot radius sphere of erratic psychic energy. Can I hit 2 of them at once if they're close enough, if they're within 20 feet?
If you put it right here, you'll catch both these two right here.
Would they catch the patrons too?
If she centers it near the back of the wall, we'll say it avoids them.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna cast Delirium Blast. The save is Intelligence 16.
That is a 4 plus 2 is a 6, and a 15 plus 2 is a 17.
Do you have to roll under our new system to see if the spell works?
Oh, that's right. We're playing the spellcasting system.
But it's better because now you have more than like 2 spell slots, right?
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's true. That's true. I forgot that we made that change last session. So, Karina, give me what level is the spell?
I'm gonna cast it in the 5th level. So
Okay. I need you to roll a 15 or higher on a d20, but you get to add your spell attack modifier to the roll.
okay, let's hope, you guys. And do I still get the +4 from Melody?
It's only for saves.
Only for saves.
But
Your
what's
spell attack modifier should be higher than it's like a 9 at least, right?
And it's not the
so-
modifier, it just says spell attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, your spell attack.
+9. So 7
Oh,
plus.
yeah.
7
Yeah.
plus 9 is a 16, so I'll definitely beat the 15.
Nice.
So the spell will definitely go off. One will succeed and one will fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry, just a sec. So 10d6 plus another 2d6.
Oof. Comes out swinging with her biggest gun.
Seriously. But now it's an unlimited charge gun, so.
It is.
Limited only by the power of your thoughts.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
She just turned into a Warhammer 40k orc, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
I
excited.
use my orc blaster. Daka, 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 daka.
Okay. That's 41.
41 points of psychic damage.
Yes. I think it's like
Nice.
double check. Yes. The mind. Yes. So it's erratic psychic energy that overwhelms the minds and senses of those within. Each creature succeeds an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 10d6 psychic damage and becomes incapacitated until the end of their next turn. On a successful save, they take half as much damage and suffer none of the spell's other effects.
Okay, so you notice the one over here on the table gets slightly staggered by the blow, but this one definitely gets staggered, and he kind of gets that stunned, unable to move look as the psychic energy kind of just courses and crashes around his body. This guy here is looking rough, like pretty bloodied from that strike. This one's still on her feet and still in the fight, but took some damage. You still have 2 AP left.
I am going to thunder step. Kind of like to in between them.
Okay. That's another spell, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what level?
Gonna be doing that in the 3rd level, so that's gonna be a con 16, and if they fail, it's a 5d10.
I need you to make another spell casting roll. You got to roll a 13 or higher.
So 6 plus 9.
As a 15, that will pass as you bamf in between them, and the thunder, like the thunder set, cascades towards them. Wow, I rolled 2 12s. 12 plus 5, that's going to be 2 17s for their con save.
Does the one that is incapacitated get any kind of like disadvantage for that?
No, unfortunately, still gets normal saves.
That's going to be
Incapacitated just means can't make any actions or reactions.
That's fair. So that's going to be half of 35.
So that's going to be 17 points each. However, the moment you land in between them, you notice that his arms and neck kind of twist away from you in a strange kind of angular way, and he falls dead on the ground off the table.
Yes.
And that will finish Karina's turn.
Yeah.
The bad guys are up with Jalbatros on deck. This one is going to jump down and get into base with Karina. They are going to take 2 attacks at you, Karina. Actually, 1 AP to move. 1 AP for 2 attack. That is going to be a 25 and a 21. To hit. What's your armor class?
17.
Okay, both will hit. That is going to be 17 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a con save, if you would, please.
Am I still close enough to Melody to get?
Oh, yeah. You get the +4. She's right here.
Oh, nice. So that's a 17.
17 will save. You take no poison damage, and you're not under the poisoned condition. She is going to spend 2 more AP and do it again at a regular attack. 2 regular attacks.
My demon skin armor is resistant to poison.
Oh, there you go. That is going to be a 25 and a 9, so only 1 will hit this time. That's going to be 6 plus 5 is 11 points of piercing damage. Go ahead and give me another con save. That's with advantage because you are resistant to poison.
Fun fact, I only had 8 hit points left.
No.
Oh, you are unconscious on the ground.
Oh, it's been fun, y'all.
But you dealt so much damage in a round.
Yeah.
Welcome to the being a glass cannon. That is so
Yeah.
true.
Mhm.
This guy is going to come running around the table and get into base with Eritrio. You'll notice that she is like got her hands up towards her head. She comes running towards you. You watch as like 3 psychic energy blobs begin to appear around her, and each one begins to come out striking towards you as she is going to do Psychic Blast. That is not that great. That is going to be a 17, a 13, and a 21.
You're muted.
That's on you, Eritrio.
2 of those hit. Sorry.
2 of them hit. No worries. That is going to be 6 plus 10, 16 points of bludgeoning damage. She is then going to use her Psychic Blades to make... she'll spend her last 2 AP to make 2 more regular attacks with her Psychic Blades. That is going to be a 13 and a 17.
17 hits.
That is going to be 7 points of psychic damage. This one is going to take Going to spend an AP and use steady aim. So all of its attacks will have advantage. The first 2 attacks coming at you, Professor. That is going to be a 15 and a 16. I believe that misses.
Yep, both miss.
Going to spend 2 AP. Oh, wait, that was with advantage. So 1 misses. The next one is a 23 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. That is going to be 2 plus 5, 7 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a con save, if you would, please.
Sure. Where's my... there it is. Sorry, I mislaid my little dice trash can. What are you? I'm sorry. What save? Con save?
Yeah, con save.
Cool. All right, that's not too bad. It's plus 11.
Plus 11.
It is. It's a.
Hey, I didn't roll
Freaking paladins.
It's a 17.
17. That will succeed. You are not poisoned, and you do not take the poison condition. However, because of steady aim, the next 2 regular attacks are regular, not at disadvantage. That is going to be a dirty 20 and a 10. That will miss. And then the final 2 attacks will be at disadvantage. That is an 18 and a 16. So both of those will miss as well. This guy is going to come running around this way. And as he gets here, Darwin is going to use a reaction. You watch as he reaches underneath the bar, pulls out a double barrel musket rifle and just kind of lays it on like it's too big for him to hold. So he lays it on the bar and just yells at the person at the bar, "You better duck!" Like it just cracks right off, blasts a cone of black powder and shot right between the tabaxi and the other masked figure. I'm going to see if this guy ducks in time. He does not.
Oh no!
So all 3 of them are going to take 21 points of piercing damage, and he's got the sentinel effect with his gun, so it locks him in place. He can't move anymore. This guy drops dead, headless to the ground. Just like this guy is stuck, so he can't move. He is going to throw his daggers at Darwin. 1 will hit. That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage. And then he's going to throw 2 more daggers at Eritrea. That is going to be a 14 and a 26 to hit on that one.
26.
Can you do silvery barbs on a... let me silvery barbs that.
That makes him re-roll his D20, right?
Yeah, so he'd have to roll again and take the lower roll.
Yeah, that is a 7 plus 7 is a 14. That is going to miss.
And I should have rolled. I should have rolled just to make sure that I could actually do that.
Yep, go for it. It's level 1 or level 2?
Level 1, I think.
Yeah, so you need 11 or higher.
All right. Okay. Yep, I'm good. I got a 24.
All right, that goes off without any problems there. This guy is going to run down to the end of the bar, and he is going to cast Eldritch Blast on... You know what? No one's done much to Melody. Melody, you have a couple Eldritch Blasts coming at you.
All right.
That's going to miss horribly.
Good.
He's then going to make a casting roll, which he passes. And then he's going to cast Arms of Hadar around you. I need you to make a strength save, if you would, please.
Can I use Quell the Defiler? Is he within 30 feet of me?
No, he is... He is exactly 60 feet away.
All right, never mind. Okay, so I'm making a strength saving roll?
Strength saving throw, correct.
Okay. That's a 12.
12. You watch as these purple, pink, and green tentacles begin to wrap around you and pull you to the ground. You feel your bones kind of crack and quake under the strength as you take 28 points of force damage.
Ooh, yikes.
That will finish the bad guy's turn. Jalbatros, you are up with Forn on deck.
The invisible guy didn't do anything?
Invisible guy did not do anything.
All right.
All right. Sorry about that. Where is Meathead?
Meathead is lying on the ground, unconscious, over here by the door.
Okay. Am I in base with Karina?
No, Karina is 25 feet away from you. She's on the ground over here.
All right. Well,
you're right here by the table.
I literally don't have an ability to give anybody hit points without touching them. But,
well, the other guy's there beside her. You could still got something to hit too.
Yeah, that's fair. So, first thing I'll do is the guy that she was fighting. I will go ahead and where is the name? I will do my thunderous screech at him at second level. So it's it's a 16 con save. So what do I need to roll?
Screech, is that a spell or an ability?
It's a spell. It's what I renamed inflict harm.
So you're casting a spell.
Yes. So
okay. Make your spell casting roll for starters.
All right.
12 or higher.
Yep, need a 12 or higher.
Actually did really, really well with it. That's a 27. So.
27, so that goes off without a problem. And that's a con save?
Yeah, it's a con save of 16.
3. 3 plus 5 is an 8. That's going to fail.
Okay, and it is 2d10 damage, so it's 2d10 thunder damage.
Go for it.
6 plus 9, 15 thunder damage to him.
Yeah, that staggers. They are barely on their feet.
All right. Since he's kind of staggered, I'm going to fly over to Meathead. All right. I'm just going to smack him and give him 5 hit points back.
Lay on hands?
Yeah, lay on hands.
Okay. He has 5 hit points.
I just got to make.
All right, that will finish Professor's turn. Forn, you are up with Melody on deck.
Yep. Well, thanks for saving Meathead because that's where I was. That's what I was gonna do. I'm going to cast. I'm gonna try at least to cast Fairy Fire in the middle of the room.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Or right here.
Like to catch the two of those guys. In it, and also hopefully if the invisible guy happens to be anywhere around there, perhaps I can catch him in it as well.
Okay, what's the save? Well, make your spell casting roll.
Let me make my spell casting roll first. Double check, where are we? Fairy Fire. Oh, good, it's first level. That's good. I have to roll higher than an 11. Okay, how about a dirty 20?
That'll work. Spell goes off.
So that's just to read it real quick. It's 20-foot cube, and they have to beat a 13 dex, so they're probably going to beat that.
That is a 17 plus 7 is a 24, and an 18 plus 7 is a 25.
Okay, but it's there in the middle.
Still act. Is it concentration?
Yeah, it's concentration.
Okay.
Yes, it's concentration. So until I drop it.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to put a minimum range on this thing.
You have two AP left.
Yep. So the guy at the far end of the bar.
Yep.
Yeah, that guy. I'm shooting at him. I'm going to fire at him with my rifle.
Go for it.
So I'm going to roll both shots because I don't have advantage on him or anything.
Okay.
Dang, bet those don't hit. That's a 13 and a 14.
Yeah, both will miss as you watch as he kind of ducks, spins around, ducks again as both shots hit the wall behind him.
There's 2 really big holes in the wall back there now.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna switch to my pistol.
Okay.
and I'm gonna burn one of the charges on the pistol to get 3 shots with that, and I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna first shot at the guy beside Corinna. I'm gonna put shots into him and then shots in the girl next to Eritreo. If I kill the guy beside Corinna, the other shots are gonna go into the guy by Eritreo. If I land all 3.
Gotcha.
Just
Okay.
a heads up for what I'm aiming for. And because I've changed targets, it's straight roll, right?
Correct.
Well, I have advantage. Well, I have advantage on these rolls because I'm part rogue now, and they're in base with our. Well, maybe not the one for Corinna.
Yeah, the one with Corinna you don't have advantage, but the one in base with Eritreo you do.
Well, let me go for that guy first, and because I'm gonna. If I don't kill that guy, I'm gonna keep shooting at that guy until they're dead before I switch targets. So first.
So who you shooting
one
first?
next to Corinna first.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to clear her first. That's so close. That's an 18 plus 10 to 28 to hit.
28 will definitely hit with an extra D4 of damage.
Okay, let me roll that damage real quick, just in case. That's a D10. Because it's my first attack, that's also another D4 for the psychic damage that I deal. So that is 7 plus 4 is 11 total damage.
11 total damage. She will use Uncanny Dodge to have it to 5. So she's still on her feet, but very bloodied.
Okay, second shot at that person again.
Okay.
That's probably going to miss. That's a 12.
Yep, 12 will miss. It'll hit the wall behind her.
Third shot. God, another 12. Dang.
Yep, that'll miss as well. That'll finish your turn.
Whew, terrible rolls for me. That is all 4 of my AP, yes.
Yep. Melody, you are up with Eritreo on deck.
Okay, so I did a reaction during this round.
So you have 3 AP left.
So I have 3 AP left. Okay, so I'm very low on HP. So, well, let me do this first. I am going to cast Command at 3rd level, and I'm trying to hit whoever the 3 bad guys closest to me.
There's 1, 2, and then 3.
Okay. So for those 3 guys, I'm going to cast Command at 3rd level, and if it works, I will command them to halt, which means on their turn, they can't move or take any actions or bonus actions.
That's right. You love that spell.
I do like that spell. So I'm going to roll to see if the spell goes off. So I have to roll a 13.
Yep, 13 or higher.
All right. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
So that'll work. Could have used that later. That would have been
yeah, right?
Okay. So they have to roll a wisdom save of 16.
That is a natural 19 for 1, but the other 2 will definitely fail.
Okay, so those
the 2 closest fail nearest you.
Okay, fantastic. And then I have an ability where, because I have just cast an enchantment spell, I have a bard ability called Beguiling Magic, where I can cause a creature I can see within 60 feet of me to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, and on a failed save, they're charmed by me for the next minute. So for that guy who succeeded on the spell, I would like him to roll another DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Man, look at you optimizing your build. This is getting... Shiva. Oh, it's another natural 19.
No.
Yeah, sorry.
Outrageous.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. So then I think I have 1 AP left, and I would like to use it to
And remember, potions are free actions.
Oh.
But if you want to gain the full healing of a potion, then you have to spend an AP, and then you automatically max out your healing potions.
Okay. I think that I don't even know if I have a potion. I think I would like to whack someone. Because command doesn't break if you whack someone, right?
It doesn't.
I don't think so.
It's not. Yeah, it's not charm. It's a different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like
charm would be. Yeah,
it's almost like a stun effect.
Okay, so I'd like to, if there's someone within range of me, I'd like to take a couple smacks at it with my longsword.
Problem is for you to move is an AP. And your nearest targets are 10 feet away from you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then in that case, let me lay on hands myself for 20 points.
All right. Kind of reach down and kind of cover up the wound on your ribs and you kind of heal it. That'll finish your turn.
Think about me. I touch my.
All right, Archero, you are up, and the tavern is on deck, or the speakeasy is on deck.
All right.
We get our own lair action, guys.
Oh,
I'm gonna first drink a potion that I have for myself.
Okay. Well, technically, it's not the lair action. The with them being on deck, it's all the patrons that are in the speakeasy. Yeah. It's lair action. If you ever get to that point, would actually happen during the 20th. It's always a 20 initiative for the lair action.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only advantage you get with did we give a special ability for the speakeasy?
Just the Fey Pocket.
Oh, that's right. The Fey Pocket's connected to it. That's right. So, Archer, you got a guy in base with you. You have another guy about 30 feet away that looks very rough. You can see Professor Jalbatros is helping Meathead back to consciousness. There are two directly behind you, as well as one on the bar, but no sign of the one that went invisible.
All right. So I'm going to. I just used a healing potion on myself. So,
did you roll for it or did you max it?
I rolled it.
Okay.
So I got 6.
Nice.
And 6 points back. And then I'm on this guy directly next to me. I'm going to inflict wounds on his ass.
Nice.
And so at a 3rd level, so that means I need to beat a 13, correct?
Yep. Roll a 13 or higher.
Oh, you're kidding me. I got an 11. I rolled a freaking 3.
Oh, man. Well, now I need you to roll a D100.
I put my D100 away because I was like, there's no way I'm going to need this twice in a session. All right.
Roll high. 94. Ooh, good.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. You trigger the effect called Mass Vitality. Up to 6 creatures you choose regain 4d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier HP. And you end one of these conditions: blinded, deafened, frightened, or poisoned. So go ahead and roll 4d8, add your spellcasting modifier to it, and then 6 creatures of your choice get that back in their hit points.
4d8. All right.
I love this table that I built because it gives you a chance of, you may not get your spell off, but there's a chance of good and bad still, even if it, fails to go off.
I got a 14.
So basically everybody gets 14 hit points back.
Yeah, including me.
Yep.
That's 6 people.
Pick 6.
Yep. Yeah, up to 6 targets. So that'd be all 5 of you, and I would say the other one to Meathead.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
So did you say 14 points, and then is it plus his spell attack or his spell modifier?
Spell modifier.
So
my spell modifier. So actually, everyone gets 18 then.
Nice.
Yep. Your spell fails to go off, but you watch as you are suddenly just shrouded in this deep blue glow. Your hands go out as tendrils of healing energy strike 6 individuals, kind of like instantly restoring them. This person in front of you just gets this look of like incredible fear at first from this effect. Unfortunately, you're still down the 2 AP, and the spell you wanted to use didn't go off, but you still have 2 AP left.
I'm going to try to use it again.
Yeah, go for it. Give me a spellcasting roll.
That is all right. That should do it. So 9, but 17.
Yep, that'll go off. What's the save?
The save is con.
Con save. That is a 11 plus 5 is a 16.
I 16 as my spell save DC.
So he'll take half damage.
Half damage. All right, so 4d10. Where's the d10 I pulled out?
You know, any dice that's not a D10, D12, or D20 always sounds better with 4 in front of it or 6 in front of it. You know?
Right?
Yeah. But it's
46, 48.
So I only got 12 points of damage, so he's only taking 6 points. I rolled
6 points of damage.
2 ones, a 2.
Oh no.
Hey,
Real.
Melody, you got to do something about Ryan's dice.
Yeah.
Save that D100 though. Don't let that.
Oh yeah, save that D100.
Well-
That was a good roll.
Yeah.
Toss the rest of those.
We'll put the rest of them in the moonlight or something. We'll get some
Yeah,
holy water.
something. Yeah. All right. So the bottom of the round, the patrons are going to go. This one is going to initiate the retreat and they are yelling for the guards as they exit. So they'll be close enough. They will be close enough as they spill out into the alleyway. However, the 3 bards go running up the stairs into the shop, yelling for Binder. So Binder may come into play as they disappear up the stairs, yelling for Binder. These 3 will exit out as well. Since they're close enough, the server will race out as well, all yelling for the guards as they head out. Oops, not you. You stay there.
You can flee. It's okay.
Yeah. Heading out. However, I got 3 more. They will head out as well. However, Darwin's going to spend an AP to run up on stage, dragging the huge rifle with him. He'll then perch himself up here on the stairs, turn, and he will start blasting towards the bar. That'll be 1 miss, 1 hit for 18 points of piercing damage. That will finish Darwin. Now at the top of the second round, Karina, you are now conscious, lying on the ground, looking up at the person that had made you unconscious. That person is looking very rough.
I am going to try and detect thought them using the Jamansa Ord, the circlet I got from Jamansa Ord.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to know why they're here and if the invisible person is specifically invisible because they're trying to steal something from us.
So you're going into deeper thoughts then?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be a wisdom save. That is going to be a 15 plus 2 is a 17.
Let's see. I don't know if it says it's. I don't know if the signet says how much it is. Detect thought twice a day in 1 charm person. What is the
Look up the spell.
It's
Yeah,
your
be this-
normal spell save DC.
Yeah.
It's a what?
It's your normal spell save DC. So you see where it says modifier and then spell attack and then save DC?
Yeah, so save DC is 16.
So it beat it. He rolled a 17.
Yep, rolled a 17, so that would beat it.
Damn it.
Hey.
Okay. Well,
Do you still get surface thoughts?
do I still get surface thoughts?
Well, you would have had you stated surface thoughts first, but you went immediately for the deep thoughts. So you tried to push into their psyche to understand what they were doing, and unfortunately, they were able to resist your effect.
since I can do it twice a day, can I do another time and just try service thoughts this time?
Sure. Yeah. Your surface thoughts are of a person that is well trained. They know that they're probably not going to make it out here. They feel heavily injured, but they don't care. They are dedicated. They are intent, and they have a kind of physical repetitive mantra in their mind that kind of goes over and over. In service of the bright one, in service of the bright one, in service of the bright one. Just kind of repetitively going on inside their head.
From the ground.
That leaves you with 2 AP.
2 AP.
Yep.
I'm going to thunder step again, and hopefully I can thunder step to not be on the ground.
We'll flavor it that way. That's pretty cool. Where are you thunder stepping to?
Is there any location where there is anybody who seems?
Those two guys right there in the middle are fighting.
Yeah, these two are grouped up right there.
I'll go to them.
Okay. It's a spell, correct?
Yes.
So give me a spell casting roll.
It's in the 3rd level.
So you need to roll a 13 or higher.
That's going to be a 19.
Nice. As you bamf. And then you do that really cool superhero move that when you like land right there, you kind of you're in your like 3-point stance. What do they need to roll? Con?
They need to con 16.
Con 16. That is going to be a natural 17, so he'll pass. And then 10 plus 5 is 15. That will fail. One will pass, one will fail.
So one of them will take the full 40, and the other will take half of 40.
Ooh.
Damn. Yeah, this one, and I think if you fail, do you get pushed back?
I guess it is like a. Let's see. Tilburg unoccupied spell. It's a thunder damage, and on a failed save, the thunder can be heard from 300 feet away.
Oh, yeah.
Can bring objects. I'm trying to see if there is anything about like if they become.
I mean, it would say up front if it, like at the failed save, it would say in the failed save. You know, if they fail their save, they take so and so damage and are knocked prone or are knocked back, or it'll normally say like right at that point.
Oh, you're casting that at 5th level, not 3rd level.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm now realizing that it says 3D here, but when I did the like when
you still
rolled a 19, so it's fine.
You still rolled a 19, so you're.
I was thinking like, how did you do 40 points of damage on 50?
Yeah. I was totally looking at it,
But it looked like looking at the spell. It doesn't look like it talks about knocking people back. It's just like,
all right,
the damage they take.
The Tabaxi is staggered by it, kind of bloodied and still on their feet. The other guy staggered a bit, but still very much on his feet as well. That will finish Karina's turn. The bad guys are up with.
Hey, Storyteller, real quick, I was discussing this in the chat there. I'm not going to fight this genuinely. Do you remember the spell I cast? Did I say I cast that at 2nd level?
Which
it was my thunderous screech, the inflict wound.
Yes, I believe it was at 2nd level.
Because I only rolled 2 dice, so if that guy's still standing, I was going to roll a 3rd dice on that because it would be another D10 for that first.
No, that guy's down.
Okay, not worth it.
That guy's down.
That's all I had.
All right.
And do I have any bonus actions left? I know.
No, you are out of AP.
Yeah.
Because you cast. You did 2 actions, and then you cast a spell. So
fair.
All right. To remember to do Meathead next time because he's alive. He's not dead anymore. Let's see. Oh my god, who's giggling? That was Professor, wasn't it? All right, this guy is going to come rushing in at Melody and going to take 2 attacks at you, Melody.
All right. Oh wait, no, isn't he stunned?
He's held.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He is charmed, or he is
commanded.
And this one is commanded as well.
Yep.
So that leaves these 2 and this guy right here.
And Invisible Man, if he's
that guy next to Karina is just not impressed by me at all. Like, couldn't be commanded, couldn't be charmed. He's just like, no.
But Karina fucked him up.
That's true, yeah.
Now to die again.
I don't know. I think this guy's going to spend an AP to move here. Karina, you hear him say, like under his breath, "The one with the pink hair, get that one." You suddenly realize somebody is now standing behind you. As the guy that was invisible is now actually right behind Melody.
Oh, no.
So he's going to have advantage on his strike. That is going to be a 27 to hit.
Quell the Defiler. So can he roll
Re-roll it?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom. Did you want to roll your casting dice?
It's not a spell, it's a paladin feature.
Paladin feature, thank you. That is 17 plus 3 is a dirty 20 on his wisdom save.
Silvery barbs.
Wow, that's 2 AP and a reaction. I love it.
Well, reaction's just 1 AP, right? Even if it's a spell.
Yeah, but
but it's your second reaction.
But that's because your Quell the Defiler's a reaction, isn't it?
Let's see.
Or is it something you can do?
Yeah,
once?
You're right. It is a reaction. So
that's going to burn 2 AP if you do that, which you can do because he's got to re-roll and take the lower of the 2 rolls.
Yeah,
he's got to re-roll, roll, and take the outcome of that roll.
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent choice. 7. I rolled a 7 plus 7 is a 14.
All right.
So that is definitely going to miss. He's then going to spend 2 AP and attack you again.
All right.
With advantage because he's spending 2 AP. That is going to be an 18 plus 7 is a 25.
That'll hit. But does he have advantage because he just attacked me? So is he
he used an extra AP.
Yeah, so his initial attack on you was because he was invisible, so he had a surprise attack on you, which gave him advantage. Now he's spending 2 AP to have advantage on this next attack.
But I thought if you're attacking the same person with the same weapon twice in a row, that you would normally have disadvantage. And so if
he should have had triple advantage on the first shot. Yeah.
Well, no, he should have had double advantage on the first shot.
Yeah,
is what he should have had. So I did that incorrectly. So technically, his next one would be regular advantage because he would have spent 2 AP to have advantage, but because it's a concurrent shot, it
would have neutralized the advantage unless he used 3 AP, right?
The disadvantage. No, because so he's got a feature that says revealing strike. Whenever he comes out of his invisibility, he has advantage on the strike.
So maybe instead of using 2 AP on the first strike, he used
it was 1 AP for the advantage strike. And then because he's going after you again, no, that's true. It'd be a disadvantage. But he spent this should be a regular roll. I'm going to re-roll.
Yeah, not advantage.
Be a regular roll. For fuck's sake. I just rolled another goddamn 19.
Oh, man.
19 plus 7 is a 26.
So that'll hit for sure.
All right, so he is using his short blade. So that is going to be 4 plus 5 is 9 points of piercing damage, but he does get sneak attack. That is going to be 8, 10, 15 points of sneak attack damage.
So 24 total?
Correct.
Okay.
I do need you to make a con save. It is a poison blade.
All right. It's a 18.
18 will save. You are not poisoned, and you do not have the poison condition.
All
Are
right.
paladins
will-
immune to poison anyway?
I don't think so.
Not immune. No,
Okay.
not at
I
this
thought
level.
Paladins had some immunity, something like that.
I think that's monks.
We don't have. We're not immune to poison, but we can use 5 points of lay on hands to cure poison condition.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, Karina. This guy's going to see that Melody was weakened but not killed. So he is going to do 2 Eldritch Blasts at you, Melody.
All right.
That is a 19 and a 16.
Those will not hit.
Okay. He's going to spend 2 AP to do 2 more regular Eldritch Blasts at you.
Dear God.
That's going to be an 11 and a 16. Both of those will miss.
All right.
So it was 1 AP for the move, 1 AP to Eldritch Blast, and then 2 AP to Eldritch Blast. So he is done. This guy is going to... He's going to grapple you, Karina. Go ahead and give me athletics or acrobatics, if you would, please.
Uh, 17.
Whoa! He rolled a 17 as well, so you guys are contested.
Ooh.
He cannot finish grappling you and actually, he can't do anything because technically the two of you are in contest. So that will finish his turn.
Like you're doing that like old WWE stuff where you guys are like locked.
Yeah, like you both are like
holding.
holding on to each other, trying to get advantage. Yeah, exactly.
Eventually, one is going to turn your hands over because you have to turn your hands over and flip their arms backwards, and they're going to be like,
Or we both just get so tired we just end up hugging.
he does look like an anthropomorphic lunch or punch.
Punch, yeah.
Aw.
This guy here is going to take 2 attacks on you, Karina. That is going to be a 13 and a 17.
17 is my armor class.
Okay. That is going to be 11 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a con save.
And if it's poison, I do have advantage.
Yep, you have advantage on the save.
Thank God. Not that thank God. It's 11. Do I still get
11.
4 from Melody?
No, I just
No.
checked. She's too far away.
Oh.
So you are now under the poisoned condition, and you will take 31 points of poison damage.
Oh,
31? Well, I'm down.
Wait, resistance
No.
halves it, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh.
So instead of 31, that's 15 points.
I have
of poison
7
damage.
points.
oh no.
So you are now
Um,
prone.
We did.
And then actually, he's going to use his final AP to strike you twice with advantage because you are prone. First one is going to be a 24. And the second one is going to be a 25. So the first one causes you 2 failed death saves. And then the second one finishes you off. You are now dead.
What?
Well, it's been great, y'all.
So that will finish. That's the last guy to go. That will finish the bad guy's turn. Professor Jalbatros, you are up with Thorn on deck.
So, what the fuck just happened to Karina?
She's dead.
She dead.
Yeah.
She dead.
Actually dead. She's going to talk to her patron.
Her patron's gonna be like, "Come on, man."
She's-
How many times have we been
Johnson,
here?
Christ.
her patron's sitting on the couch with the Xbox controller like, no,
Ah,
it's a
not
single-player game. What are
again.
you doing here?
So,
You didn't bring pizza. Go away.
Vaxildon didn't even die this many times.
So I want to just barrel into the Tabaxi guy, just charge into him and like just smash him.
Mhm.
Go for it.
All right, so
I believe you get
roll
2 attacks, right?
Yeah. All right. Oh, and first one, I'm going to use my the ability of my maul to engulf the area in flame. So
Nice.
So burn the dead body.
Yep.
I mean, she's dead. She's hovering off the ground. And I don't think she cares all that much right now. But
Well, we need a body to be
He's
revivified.
gonna destroy the
Please
body.
preserve-
My last
I got Revivify, guys.
okay.
I'm down.
So first one is a 15 to hit. So I imagine probably not.
15 will miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's even worse because that is a 13. So no.
Yeah, that's going to miss as well.
All right. Well.
You have 2 AP left.
All right. You know what?
No, but I know his cousin who.
Sorry, give me a minute. I got
Bad joke, bad dad joke of the night. It's now been taken care of. Not to worry.
I don't know who's on
So-
third base.
I'm gonna say I'm a little anger at they literally killed my friend, so I'm going to cast Moonbeam centered just a foot or so in front of me to get both of these guys in it. Like,
Oh, that's right. And in her dead form, she reverts back to her changeling condition.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. I got to check something.
Oh
I was
no.
gonna say if she's
So
dead,
as
I'll
you
go
bring
with
Moonbeam down between the two of them, you notice that as they look away from the Moonbeam, look down at Karina's true form, they have looks of concern on their faces as if maybe they killed the wrong person.
Oh.
Okay.
What is going on?
So
Um,
Moonbeam is a wisdom or con save?
It's a con save,
Yep.
and I got to roll to hit on that.
Oh yeah, roll for your spell casting. Both of them
Is-
failed their con, so
It's at third level, so
13
yeah, I'm
or
gonna
higher.
say that hit. It's a 27 to hit.
yep,
so,
that
yeah.
goes off, no problem.
I got 5.
And they got a 11 and a 13 on their con saves.
You're fine. Give me 1 second. I'm just getting 3d10 to roll for it.
I don't know if it's relevant, but shape changers make their saving throws on Moonbeam with disadvantage. So if these guys were shape changers,
They would
They
take a
would.
disadvantage, and they did not. So
okay.
they are not shape
Oh.
they are not shape changers. But
Mm.
I would say Professor Jabatros picks up the looks of concern on their faces when they see her true form.
All right, that is an even 20 radiant damage to both of them.
Nice. That will definitely drop the Tabaxi. He only had 18 hit points left.
Nice.
Tabaxi will
Nice.
drop. The other one is staggered, but still on his feet. That will
I
finish.
think that was all my AP. So.
Yeah, it was a good move, though. Just too bad those first 2 rolls missed.
Yeah.
Foreign, you are up with Melody on deck.
So Forn has 3 targets close to him.
You're currently
so-
concentrating on Fairy Fire. Do you want to keep that up?
I'll drop it. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because it didn't affect anybody. So
Correct.
I'm going to burn another point off of my pistol to take 3 shots on my action.
Okay.
I've got 1 more use of that, but I'm going to take 3 shots. My action, like 1 at each of the targets here by me.
Yep. 1,
So-
2, and 3. Go for it.
Yeah, and if it hits one of the 2 beside, I'm going to say the masked guy, the one that attacked Melody, is who I'll apply the sneak attack to, because
Okay.
I can only do it once per turn. So,
Correct.
okay, that's a 29 to hit, a 23 to hit, and a 24 to hit.
All 3 will hit. The 29 is with the 29 and the 24 is with an extra D4 of damage.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'll apply that one to the masked guy.
Okay.
So that's extra D4 plus D6 for sneak attack, plus my D4 for psychic blades, plus my D10. So that guy
shot coming at him is going to give me 5, 10, 13 plus, plus 4, 17 hit points on the masked guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He takes the shot, but he's still in the fight. It's his first
Yep.
time he got wounded.
Yep. I know. Second shot, so the 24 with the extra D4.
Yep.
I'll take that at the guy off to the left, the one that was already pretty badly injured.
Yeah, he's very staggered.
Come on. 2 1s plus 4 is 6.
Well, you had 5 hit points left.
Okay, well that works.
That one is down, and then your final damage shot on the one.
Yep, it's just D10 plus 4, so that's 8 on that guy.
8 on that one. Still in the fight.
Yep. I'm gonna go on and burn my last use of that pistol, the third shot pistol.
Okay.
And fire at the 2 of them now.
Okay.
And I'll just let one of them soak an extra shot. That's a 24, a 19, and a 17.
Careful, bud.
19 will just barely hit. 17 will miss, and the 24 will hit.
Okay.
With an extra D4 of damage.
Okay, 24's got a D4. Okay, so the extra D4 will go to the mask guy again.
Okay.
And the other guy will just be straight regular damage. But that's 10 plus 4 for the non-mask guy, the one by Eritrea. 14. Okay. And then
the one by Eritrea will burn Uncanny Dodge and have that to 7.
Okay. And then that's 12 against the masked guy.
Okay, he will burn Uncanny Dodge, and that will drop it to 6.
Okay. And then final AP is the guy over Karina. Is he 30 feet away from me? Or the guy on the bar, 30 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is 35 feet, and he is 30 feet.
Good, because my rifle's got a minimum range of 30 feet. So
there you go.
Guess who's taking the shot? So let me shoot at him. That's just 2 shots at him. That's a 29 and a 21.
29 will hit with an extra D4 of damage. 21, he's going to burn an AP reaction, and it will be surrounded by shield. So only 1 will hit.
Okay. So that's 2d12 now plus 4 because I upgraded my gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
But still rolled shit. So that's 11 plus 4. Yeah, 11 plus 4 is 15 points of damage.
He's rough, but still managing to stay on his feet.
And that's all for my AP.
All right. Melody, you are up with Eritrea on deck.
All right. I have already burned 2 of my AP in reaction, so I got 2 left. So I'm going to take a couple smacks at that guy who is right next to me.
All right, go for it.
All right, let's see. Oh my God. I just rolled a 3 and a 4. That's terrible.
If they were both 3s, though.
Yeah, too bad they weren't double 3s or double 4s.
Yeah, just really worst case scenario. Okay.
Unfortunately, that is going to miss.
All right. Well, then let me take 2 more smacks, but then it's a disadvantage, right?
Yeah, it would be.
What can I do? Well, let me throw a couple javelins instead.
Ooh, who are you going to throw javelins at?
I'll throw a javelin at the person over Karina.
Okay, go for it.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Well, does a 14 hit?
Unfortunately not.
I rolled a 3, 4, 6, and 7. That's rough.
Wow.
Really bad.
Is cursed.
Oh, man. Maybe you should move
right,
Ryan to another room. He might be too close to you.
You're right.
You guys, I think you guys need to switch locations. Maybe you're
as Callista would say. As Callista would say, go burn some sage. There's some poltergeist in your house.
Yeah, it's no good.
Hey, so before Eritrea comes up, I gotta ask, Are any of the people we're fighting, are any of them healthcare CEOs? I'm just asking because I feel like this hat would give an advantage.
Unfortunately not, but you know what? Decent inspiration for creativity. I like that. Arrow Trio, you are up with Darwin and Meathead on deck.
All right, I'm gonna race over to Karina, which I assume I'm in base, so I'll be. I just got to get over to her. So
yeah.
Sorry.
That is going to be a 17 plus 7 is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
That's going to be 6 points of piercing damage. And I do need you to make a con save, unfortunately.
But you're probably within 10 feet of me.
Yep, you get +4.
You were when you started, at least.
With the +4, I rolled a 7.
Dude, no.
Oh.
I've tried a different D20 every roll.
This is not
Tell
Okay,
Will
Will.
Wheaton to get out of your house. You are now under the poison condition.
I got you next turn. Good.
You're under the poison condition, and you will take 18 points of poison damage. You still have your 3 AP that are left.
My back.
Yep.
All right. Okay, sorry. Looked like I lost it for a minute. All right, let's try to revivify Karina. So it's a
yeah, that's spell. Yeah, spell casting roll. Yeah, please. 13 or higher.
Please. All right, 21.
Yep,
Nice.
spell will go off. You watch as the diamond in your hand dissolves away. Karina, you have 1 hit point, and you are conscious again.
Thank you.
It's very much like the adrenaline shot in Pulp Fiction, I feel like.
Yes.
You're covered in blood. You're covered in blood, and it's like...
When she comes back to life, could I use a reaction to lay on hands for her and just
go for it?
I was gonna pour some potion down her throat too.
Okay, I can give her 40 hit points, so
yeah. I mean, we could just offer up as much as possible. I'd say I'll still use the potion.
So I'll go ahead and do that. I have 40 left. I'll give her 35 so I can help you out. On
how much health do
well.
you have left, Ryan?
Yeah, no, you guys.
I mean, yeah, maybe I should use it on myself actually.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm giving her 35 hit points. So
okay.
No, never say you're okay. The DM heard that. You're always looking rough. Always looking rough.
It's a wise decision to make.
I got 6 points back. So
okay.
That's what I got on that reaction burns. And that should... Is that my turn then?
1 AP to move, 2 AP for the spell, and then 1 AP for what did you just do for healing?
Used a potion.
Used a potion. That's a free action if you rolled for it.
Action.
Yeah, so you have 1 AP left.
If you eat the whole thing, it's AP though.
Yeah, why don't I just do max on the potion then?
Okay.
Or you can be super clever and say, hey, storyteller, since it's a free action, can I just take another free action healing potion if I've got it?
I don't have one.
Ah, damn.
Free action chug 5 potions. I still gotta artificer you that the helmet of healing with the 2 the beer helmet, but
the beer helmet.
Yeah, so you still have 1 AP left.
Okay. I will then just...
Oh wait, no, you said you maxed out the healing potion, right? All right, so that'll burn your final AP. Darwin and Meathead are up. Meathead is going to get on his feet. He's going to be like, what the actual fuck? And he starts running like he barrels between Eritrea and Jabatros. Like he could see that Karina's starting to sit up and he just kind of like pushes her back down. And he brings up his like big iron club and just brings it down like right on top of the guy who's in base with the 3 of you. He's going to take 2 swings. That's going to be a natural 20 and a 21. However, on the natural 20, the guy behind on the bar is going to burn silvery barbs, causing him to re-roll, which will then miss. So only one will hit. That is going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage. But he's also going to use his special ability, Force Charge. So this guy has to make a strength save, and he fails. So he is knocked back 10 feet into the bar.
Nice.
And then with his final 2 AP, he's going to take his club and just throw it right at the guy in the bar. That is going to be a 19 plus 6 is a 25, so that will hit. That gives him an extra D6 of damage for throwing it. That is 8, 11 plus 5 is 16 points of bludgeoning damage. All right, that'll finish Meathead, although he still has some movement, so he will move. He'll use Tavern Brawler to get into base with this guy. Darwin will see that Meathead's back up and get really excited. Jump down, and he will move into base with this guy. Just like we normally do, Meathead! And you watch him like pull out 2 pistols and just bam, 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 bam. Just start doing shots right into the guy on the bar.
Shots. Like horns in the corner. Shots.
So I shouldn't take this as a Danny DeVito-sized guy not going up and just starting blasting. I should not read it and always Okay, fine. Okay, sure.
That will 2 shots will hit, and that will be 26 points of piercing damage, but he will use Uncanny Dodge to have it to 13 points of piercing damage. That'll take us to the top of the 3rd round. Karina, you are up with the bad guys on deck.
Can I free action either scream out or message they're trying to kidnap Melody? I assume everybody kind of caught on to that, but just so, I don't know.
Oh, you get the feeling they're trying to kill Melody.
Oh, kill.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. Well, presumably everybody caught on to the fact that she is specifically being targeted outside of, like, the whispers. So okay. No panicking. I'm going to cast on myself Expeditious Retreat.
Okay. What level?
So sorry. I need to get used to the new system. My levels are all like really weird because warlock spells are so strange. Mm-hmm. So Expeditious Retreat, it's on the 1st level legacy.
So and it's roll, you got to roll 11 or higher to cast it.
Okay, it is. I think it might be a cantrip. No, it's not a cantrip. Okay.
It's a leveled spell. So you got to roll level. You got to roll 11 or higher to cast it.
Oof. 2 plus 9 is exactly 11.
11.
Yeah, meets it, beats it. Spell goes off. Expeditious Retreat. What does that do for you? It increases your movement, right?
Yes. So now I can. Sorry. Damn, I need to have these ready. Sorry. So the spell allows you to move at an incredible pace. When you cast this spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turn until the spell ends, you can take the dash action.
Expeditious Retreat in the AP system. This has come up before. During your 1 AP of movement, you can move twice your movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So does that mean that getting up takes
a quarter of an action?
So that'll no matter what, getting up takes half your movement, but currently your movement is 60 feet, right? Because you normally do 30. So you still have 30 feet remaining to move because of Expeditious Retreat.
Okay. I'm going to cast Ride the Rift on. So let me see what is my range on that. It is 60 feet.
Okay, everybody's in range.
Okay, on the guy that's next to Melody.
Yep, he's in range.
So that's gonna be a 16 dex.
I need you to. It's a spell, right?
Yes.
Make that spell casting roll.
Wow, I'm not rolling great. That is 9 plus 4.
What's the level of the spell?
It's Ride the Rift is it says it's a 3rd level spell. I need to make sure that it's that I'm rolling that I'm so it's a 3rd.
Which is a 13 or higher. You rolled a 9 plus 4 is 13. So you managed to cast it.
Exactly what you need.
Yeah, and that's going to be a dex save.
16.
That is going to be a 13 plus 7 is a dirty 20 on the dex save.
Okay.
These guys are very dexterous.
Yep.
Okay, so I didn't really think this through, but a creature takes 10d6 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. You then teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within the line's area.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 6d10.
It's 10d6.
Yeah, 10d6. Go ahead and roll 10d6, and he'll take half damage.
Let me sure. So this is okay. So it's 3rd level conjuring, but it says here level 5. But I had it for a while, so it should be on the 3rd level. I just want to make sure.
You can
that's the warlock thing. No, warlock stuff locks at levels. It doesn't cast at lower levels.
Yeah. So it's like a weird system.
What does it say next to your I think it should have in blue next to it what level?
In blue it says 3rd level.
So it's
so you're casting at 5th then, because it's normally 3rd level.
Which means you would have failed your casting roll.
Yeah, unless can I cast it in a 3rd level, or is it physically impossible for me to cast it in lower levels?
No, it's a warlock effect.
Warlock.
I need you to roll a D100, please.
Oh.
Roll high, Karina.
That has not been the. Okay. Wait. Okay. I don't have one ready because I don't have any. I don't have any 100.
The 2d10. So if you look at the thing, if you click the dice thing at the bottom, there's 2 dice right next to each other on one of them. That's the D100.
Oh, okay. 84.
It's not bad.
84. Not bad. You invoke Arcane Ward. Up to 6 creatures you choose within 30 feet gain temporary hit points of 2d6 plus your spell casting ability.
Ooh,
and have advantage on the first saving throw they make before your next turn.
Nice. Okay.
Awesome.
So go ahead and roll 2d6 and then add your spellcasting modifier to it, and that's how much temporary hit points everybody gets.
11.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, never mind. Cool. Yay.
Love
I
that.
believe that will finish Karina's turn.
What? Wait, no. I still have more movement.
Oh yeah, that's all you got left.
Feet,
You got 30 feet of movement left. That is true.
I am going to run over next to. Can I drag people with me when I run, or no? Okay. Well, I tried. I'm just gonna run next to Melody so I can be in that area.
Oh, that's nice.
20, 25, 30 will get you right next to Forn right there. So you're here, Forn is there, and Melody's right there. That will finish Karina's turn. The bad guys are up. Let's see. With Professor on deck. Yeah.
Did Meathead run through my moonbeam on the way up to smash that guy?
Yes, he would have.
But he went through it, not
He
on
must
it.
have run around it, right?
He's got to roll wisdom save for entering it, though, or con save for entering it. That's a 16 plus 4 is a dirty 20. Go ahead and roll damage. He'll take half damage.
Okay.
But doesn't he have 5 hit points? Oh no, because he got some additional hit points.
He got some
from the fancy thing.
Well, he got the temporary hit points, and because it's up to 6 targets, and he also got it from Eritreo's spell failure as well.
Oh, awesome.
So, sorry, Meathead. That was 18 damage running through it.
So that's 9 points of damage because he did make his wisdom save. All right. This guy is going to shadow step to here. And he's going to strike down at you, Melody, with 2 attacks. That is going to be a 16 and a 26.
I have one more. What is this thing called? I have one more of the thing where I have to roll a wisdom save. Yeah, Quell the Defiler. Can you roll a wisdom save of 16?
That is a 10 plus 2 is a 12.
Oh, this thing never works. Okay, so that means his attack misses and he's charmed by me until the end of my next turn.
Nice. So he is now charmed. The other guy that's in base with you will take 2 strikes at you.
All right.
That is a 19 and a dirty 20.
Those will not hit.
He will then spend 2 AP to take 2 more regular strikes. That is going to be...
Okay, yes, right, go ahead.
Yeah. That's going to be a 25 and a 12.
25 will hit.
Okay. That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a con save.
All right, and I have advantage on it because of the thing that Krina did, right?
Correct.
Okay, so advantage on a con save. Let's see what the dice do for me. That's a 23.
Yeah, you are not poisoned, and you do not take the poison condition.
Nice.
He's got 1 AP left. He is going to... He's going to use his Shadow Step ability as well. And he is going to move over by Karina. This guy here is got to make a spell casting roll. Ooh, that's going to fail. I have to roll a 100.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what they get. Okay. That's pretty low. What is that? I rolled a 12. So that is...
I believe it's all your base belong to me.
Oh, yeah, right?
You and your team drop dead.
That is going to invoke the Hungry Rift. A clawed void opens up within 10 feet for a minute around you. At the end of each of your turns, one random creature within 15 feet must make a strength save or be pulled 10 feet and take 3d8 necrotic damage. All right. It will close on a DC 15 Arcana check as an action. So this is actually going to affect Melody and the guy on the table. So Melody, go ahead and give me a strength save.
And I just had advantage on my first save from that thing that Karina did, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
All right, but strength, I'm okay at. Let's see.
Yeah, the other guy's going to fail as he gets dragged towards the rift.
Oh, why did I just roll with advantage? I don't have advantage. Okay.
He'll get dragged towards the rift.
I got a 22.
You will succeed. So I believe you take only half damage. Yep. So you'll take half of 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
The other guy will take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
This guy only has 2 AP left. Well, you know what? He's going to use his misfortune to his advantage. He is going to spend an AP to move over here. I need Eritrea, Professor Jabatros, Meathead, and the other bad guy to have to make strength saves as well. The bad guy will succeed.
Yeah, you all get advantage because you haven't.
Yeah,
used
this
it
would
on
be your
saving.
first saves. Yep. Meathead will fail.
My first one was a nat 1, but let me double check what mine is. For strength, I'm at 25.
Okay, you'll succeed. So you'll take half of what did I say? 10 points. Yeah, you'll take half of 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
I got a 9.
You will take 10 points of necrotic damage.
I have a -2 to strength, so
Oh, that's right.
I rolled a 1 and an 11.
He's a pretty boy.
Those muscles are just for show.
Yep. And that will finish that person's turn, leaving this guy. I think is the only one that hasn't gone yet. Everyone else is gone. He is going to take 2 strikes at Meathead. Both will hit. Meathead will take 12 points of damage and is not poisoned.
I think he's back down again, though, isn't he?
No, he had 28 points left over. So he is now down to 6 points. 6 hit points is what he's got left. This guy's then going to pivot and do the same thing to Darwin. Both of one of those is a natural 20. So that's going to be 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 5 is 17. Plus he has to make a con save, which he will succeed. So he is not poisoned, but Darwin is staggered with 17 points of piercing damage. He will pivot back to Meathead and do 2 more attacks. One will hit. Yeah, that's enough. Meathead will go back unconscious again. And then he will pivot back towards Darwin for his final AP. Take 2 attacks. One will miss, one will hit. Con save. He will save, so he'll take 8 points of piercing as Darwin is beginning to look very rough. That'll finish the bad guy's turn. Professor, you are up with Foreign on deck. Uh-oh, is he gone? Did he go to feed
He went
cats?
to get a drink.
Foreign, you can go ahead and be up and Professor. Oh, nope, he's back.
I'm right here. I got to
All
displace a different kitty that Radar stole my seat. But, all right, first thing, I want to slap Eritrea and give him. I'm going to use Lay on Hands for 5 points, and that will remove the poison condition.
It will indeed. Poison will go away.
Thank you.
All right. Next thing, can I move my Moonbeam without hitting Meathead or Darwin for the 2 uglies up top? Or is there only one current guy?
There's one here and one here.
Meathead's down though, so he's gonna.
Yeah, Meathead is currently unconscious.
All right. I'd like to move that onto those guys, preferably without catching Meathead or Darwin in the crossfire.
That's going to be pretty rough. I would say you could safely leave it on this guy or safely leave it on that guy. I don't think you could catch both, because if you try to catch both, you're going to get Meathead too.
Well, okay. Who's is the guy in the cloak further to the bar? Is he in better shape?
They're both actually in pretty rough shape.
Okay.
The damage.
I'm going to leave it centered on the guy that you just selected.
Okay.
So do I need to roll?
Actually, he finished his turn in Moonbeam.
Okay.
He will fail the con save, so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Where'd you go? All right, let's see. That is, believe it or not, another 20.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, that guy's looking very bloodied, barely on his feet.
Okay, and the guy that's right in front of me, I'm just going to try to hit with my large hammer.
Go for it. 2 attacks.
I believe it's a dirty 20 for my first hit. But let me double check. I gotta scroll.
Okay.
21.
21 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Let's see. I think it's 2 others. 2d6 plus 4. That sucks, but he takes, let's see, 6 bludgeoning damage and 4 fire damage.
At 10 hit points left, that's enough.
All right, cool. Well, he dead.
I will double over and fall dead onto the ground.
All right, that would be. I think that. Do I still have I think that's all my things because I had my reaction that I burned last time to give Karina her 35.
Lay on it. Yep.
So I think I'm. That's everything.
So it was 1 AP for your reaction previously, which left you with 3 AP.
Yeah,
It was then 1 AP for you to do lay on hands on Eritrea, and then it was 1 AP to take an attack. So you still have 1 AP left.
All right. Can I move and I still have to. Shit. I use up all my stuff. I don't have any spell. I don't have anything that would. Actually, I do have something I can do. I would like to use my Feather of Healing for 1 D8 HP for Meathead, so I can at least get him back on his feet.
Yeah, I love it.
Him by a spell. So
Yeah.
we meant to find a D8. So sucks to suck, Meathead. You get 1 HP.
Oh,
Hey,
brutal.
one is still means he's conscious again. That will finish the professor's turn. Forn, you are up with Melody on deck.
Okay, I am going to crap, I forgot the cunning action dash because I don't think I'm in base with either one of those guys.
You are not.
I'm going to cunning action dash 60 feet to the opposite corner of the bar. And then I'm going to turn around and open up with my rifle.
Okay.
So we'll go for the nearest guy first. 2 shots at him.
Yep.
The one right there by the bar.
Yep.
That's a nat 20 and a 4.
Nice.
A nat 20 and a 4, so that's a 30 and a 14.
Well, nat 20's
But
max
nat
damage.
20. Yep. So max damage on the first shot is 2d12. So that's 24 plus the d6 because sneak attack because he's next to somebody, plus the d4 for the psychic damage for the first shot of the round.
Yep.
And then roll all of those.
Yep. So add them all up at max and then re-roll them.
Yep. So that's 24, 34. That's 34 before I roll.
Yep.
And rolling, it's 17, 21, 22. So that's 34 plus 22 is 56 plus 4 is 60.
What?
Yeah, you watch as the top of his head just cleanly parts. Like it just peels like a melon and he collapses dead on the ground.
Nice.
I like my new gun. Next shot at Dingbat standing on a table.
Okay, this guy right here.
Yep. 2 shots coming at him.
Go for it.
That's a 14 and a 16, which is a 24 and a 26.
Both will hit with an extra D4 of damage.
Extra D4 of damage. So that's, I'm going to roll all 4 of those D12s together. Okay, so that is a total of 23 plus 6 is 29 damage total.
Yeah, he's looking really rough.
And the third shot is going at Dickhead that tried to kill Melody earlier. Standing
right
next. Yep.
Go for it.
Him. 2 more shots at him. That's a 14 to 17, so 24 and 27.
5, 20. Yeah, 2. Both will hit with 2 extra D4 or an extra D4 of damage for both shots.
For both. Okay. Wow, that's a Better roll. 16, 26 plus 3 is 29. 29 damage.
Yeah, 229s in a row. That's creepy. That will, yeah, he's looking very bloodied as well after that shot, those 2 shots.
Come in here, fuck up my bar, fuck up my friends.
That finish your turn?
That's all 4 AP, yeah.
Okay. That'll finish your turn. Melody, you are up with Eritrea on deck.
Okay, so the Quell the Defiler says on a failure its attack misses, it's charmed by you until the end of your next turn or until you attack the creature. Are they still charmed by me even though they just got shot twice? By
they are no longer charmed.
By you, I thought. It's just that attack.
It does say, it says, or until you attack the creature.
Oh, yeah. Well, technically,
because charm effects are if you do it.
So yeah, can I just be like, so sorry about my friend.
Yeah.
Why are you attacking me?
Yeah.
I think that's for my. I don't know if this is a free action or if this is an AP, but to that guy who's charmed, I want to say, why are you attacking us? Who sent you?
You can give me a persuasion check with advantage because he's charmed.
Okay. That's what do I add to persuasion? That's a 29.
I'm sorry, dear, but the Firekeepers have orders to specifically bring your head to Spike. Nothing personal.
Freaking Spike again. All right, I'm gonna just slash at this guy now. He's gonna be uncharmed at the end of my turn anyway.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give you advantage on the strike.
Ooh, I love that.
Because he is charmed.
Okay, let's see. Okay, that's a 19 plus 7 is a 26.
That'll definitely hit with an extra D4 of damage.
Okay, and I'm going to throw a smite on it at level 3.
If you like it, then you got to put a smite on it.
Oh, man.
He's a bard. Come on, you got to sing this shit. She's
okay.
like, I let my blade do the singing for me.
All right, I passed that save. So now I have to roll. So it's 1d8 for the sword. So that's terrible. All right, plus a 4 though. So that's 7 plus 4 is 11. So that's for the sword. Okay. And then for the divine smite, it's 4d8. So let me just roll it here. So it's 11 plus 24 is 35 points of damage.
Yeah, like as you dig your sword down into his shoulder and through his collarbone, he kind of staggers back, confused, and shakes his head. Kind of gets a scowled look on his face and looks at you. And then the divine energy, the radiant energy, starts arcing through the blade and just kind of cascades up his form. And he like vibrates violently and then drops dead to the ground.
Oh, nice. All right, for my second attack, I will attack that person who's in front of Karina.
So 1 AP to move into base with them.
So 1 AP. Okay, so I used 1 reaction before my turn. I did talking to that person count as an AP? No. Okay,
yeah,
so then I've used 2 AP so far, 3 with the movement, but I'm not finished with my full AP number 2. Oh, but I only roll once. Okay, that's a nat 1, so that's not going to hit. And for my last AP, I will let me shoot a sacred flame at one of the farther away people.
There's nobody left.
Yeah, there's nobody left.
Dead?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, then let me take 2 strikes at this guy with disadvantage.
I relieved the one guy of his head, so.
All right. So that first one is not going to hit. And the second one, it's 2 3s, double 3s, but that's probably not going to hit. Wait, is double 3s?
No, double 3s is gambler's luck. It's a crit.
That's gambler's luck. That's a crit.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, incredible. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so, and I'm going to throw a divine smite on it. Let's make sure that I can do it. Yes, I can do it. That's a 12 plus 8 is 20. Okay, so now we're rolling. So the base roll will be, and I remember we double everything that's rolled, but not stuff that's not rolled. So it's
correct.
12 for the. So it's 12 for the sword, and then it's it would be 48, 32 for the smite. Would be 40.
Just off your max damage, like just off your max damage of the, he's toast.
Okay.
But go ahead and roll again. I want to see. I love it when paladins
gotta
do
beat a
these
60
damage dumps. Yeah, you got to beat a 60. That's
Okay.
that's the high point for tonight is 60.
I'm at 40, plus there's an additional 3 that doesn't get doubled for the sword, so that's 43. And then I'm going to roll 4d8.
Yep.
43, that gets me to 60. And then I'm going to roll 1d8. That's an 8. So that's 68 plus a d4 is 69. So that's 69 plus
Nice.
Nice.
That's an excellent number to finish the competition on. That's a guy that drops dead at your feet.
Oh, God.
Karina screaming, not the head. Leave the brain intact.
I shall feast.
I shall feast.
At least take it to Giancarlo. Let him make something out of it. Eating it raw is just.
Assassin. Let him make assassin soup at least. Something tasty.
But fried brains don't remember things, though, right? So
this is true.
But what about
I don't know, man. That's not what I thought about talking.
I mean, it is a carnal house around you. Just blood, guts. I mean, the shot that Forn took that just watermeloned the guy's head. I mean, you guys watch as Melody pulls the blade out of the chest of the guy that she just finished off so deep that like her elbows were like in the chest cavity. She's pulling it out and half his entrails spill onto the ground. It is bad. At one point, as this is all unfolding around you, Binder comes rolling down the stairs and he's already like shooting off his new gear. So like flamethrowers are arcing off and like all this new gear, defensive mechanisms that's going on. But Darwin's like, Binder, it's okay. We got this. We got it. You watch as a couple of the Wardens and a House of Ord, a Hand of Ord comes in with concerned looks on their faces at everything that's going on around them. Is everybody okay in here? What's happened?
Firekeepers sent by Spike. They just rushed in and attacked.
The Wardens kind of exchange looks like and the Hand of Ord guy just kind of firekeepers. They don't exist. How do you know? And then they kind of like one of them looks at the body and then looks at the other body. They all get real concerned looks on the faces. And the Hand of Ord guy starts yelling, everybody out. Out now, quickly. And he like grabs the two Wardens and shoves them outside, grabs Professor and grabs anyone near him and starts dragging them outside. You begin to watch as their bodies are now boiling.
Ooh.
Their bodies are beginning to swell.
Okay, run out.
As
you guys
speak dead at least.
There won't be much left to speak with.
Real quick before you burn, who sent you? What's going on?
I mean, these things are going to explode at this moment. So if you stay, you're going to take fire damage.
I'm going to leave. I was really looking forward to it too.
Yeah, as all of you race outside, the door, the Hand of Ord guy slams the door, kind of like pushes everybody down into the alleyway. And just that moment, the door kind of like concusses. You watch as flames come licking out the edges of the door. Little pock marks kind of explode through the wall. And the door just kind of falls open. And flames are now just boiling out from the interior of the speakeasy. It now smells like alcohol and flesh.
Please tell me that Meathead did a...
Oh, yeah. Meathead grabbed Darwin and grabbed Binder and then ran up the stairs. That was their closest route.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say... Sorry, I thought you were going to say, please tell me we're insured.
No, I was going to say, like, I imagine him doing, like, a perfect Buster Keaton, like, the door and the facade of the building just falls, like, right over it. It's like...
At that point, the local bells start ringing. Already wagons are appearing in the alleyway. The goblins are operating the big pumps. Water is kind of like spilling out and landing and attempting to put out the fire. It's a mixture of people that fled. The Hand of Ord is keeping an eye on the 5 of you, like very kind of defensively, kind of staying near you. Eventually, more Wardens and more Hand of Ord folk show up to kind of clear out the crowd, and it's late, like it's way past midnight, and the fire finally gets put out, and it's just the 5 of you and the Hand of Ord guy kind of lingering in the alleyway after all this has happened. Luckily, the fire did not spread to the prancing centaur.
Thank God.
What in hells was that?
Well, I'm certainly glad that all of you are okay. Unfortunately, these individuals called the Firekeepers, these people that should not exist anymore, their organization was destroyed some 100+ years ago. We've never had to deal or ever see them since then. I'm not sure where they came from, but this is not good. To have a death mark from the Firekeepers is a difficult thing to live with. They are sworn to an oath. They can never stop hunting you. They can never stop looking for you. They are sworn to kill you if you are death marked by them. It's one of the things that was their undoing. Jrusar Ord was once death marked by these individuals, very long time ago.
And
Could that mean she still is?
Well, perhaps, but I don't know what they did to fall out from underneath that death mark. For all I know, whoever these Firekeepers are, were here for not only you, but maybe for them as well.
do they just work for anyone? Like, is it they work for money? What motivates?
My understanding is they believe in an entity called the Bright One. Sometimes they refer to a Flame Lord. They believe that the first of Fire Titans that laid waste to the Rumadon Desert holds their destiny in their hand. Their mantra is to always fight for the Bright One. And they live in clandestine secrecy. They've been hunted to the near point of extinction, to the point where they cannot operate. Because to death mark a target means that they must expend all their ability and all of their people to try to destroy that target. If the individual who leads the Iron Collective has hired them to do this, they will come back. There is no doubt about that. Well, I will leave the 5 of you to it. I will assign some extra wardens to the prancing centaur. Allow me to go confer with Jrusar Ord, and I will have more information for you in the morning.
Can you send us a copy of the police report, because we're going to have to make an insurance claim?
I have no idea what any of that means, but I will try to. I will try to accommodate what that means. Absolutely.
Foreign's eyes go white, and he's sending the message to Jrusar Ord that the Firekeepers have returned and we've been attacked.
Okay. They can't respond though, right?
They can't respond, but I'm going to tell the Hand of Ord guy, I've made her aware, so.
I will still let them know. So thank you. And he disappears up the pathway, heading up.
Along with Professor.
I'm imagining Professor just got ambushed by a kitty.
Sorry, that was 100% my fault.
Oh, I would just blame it on a cat because they can't defend themselves.
I love them. I can't blame my children.
I blame my children all the time. It's easy to do. Oh yeah, Sebastian did it. What's he gonna do? Like defend himself?
Well, I gotta be nice to Charlie. Charlie gets to have like literally all of his teeth removed tomorrow. So
Oh, that's right. Ouch.
yeah.
Kitty.
Kitty. It sounds like you have goblins in your room.
I do. They're popping one of these things at me.
Oh yeah.
The flipper poppers. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh, I love it.
No, not the head.
Late at night, the fire's out, but the speakeasy's going to need some work. Eventually, Darwin and Meathead come out all kind of like coughing smoke and sorry about that. I didn't mean for him to get the jump on me like that. I felt like somebody was there, but then the next thing I know, I'm smiling with my throat. So I apologize. I'll do better next time, I promise.
We're just glad you're still here, Meathead.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, Darwin, let's get to cleaning up this mess. This isn't a mess. This is what you call a total loss, Meathead. Well, we got to start somewhere, and I'm not feeling sleepy. And he just kind of, picks up the burnt door, leans it up into where the door frame is, and then the door falls inward. And Meathead's like, oh, fuck. And he kind of like walks into the charred remains of the speakeasy.
Can I roll to add more spell power into Darwin so he can keep working through the night to clean out stuff at least?
Sure, I'm okay with that.
Okay. What? Just a beat a 10 on that one, or?
Yeah, I would say
because it's just giving him give him a spell slot. So what? 11? Beat an 11?
Yeah, beat an 11.
Okay.
Is this into binder?
Yeah, that was a nat 20 though. So.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think you said Darwin, but I think you meant.
Oh yeah, sorry, I meant binder. Yeah. Sorry. So I put enough energy into Darwin did it again into binder that he can be working on just cleaning out the junk at least overnight.
Okay.
Do we want to see if maybe anything was can be salvaged from the fire? Maybe they have any kind of objects on them that didn't burn quite right.
Yeah, you should certainly give it a go. Give me an investigation as you kind of rummage around the interior of the speakeasy.
I'll go in and look as well.
What's that?
Can I also do detect magic?
Yeah, give me a spellcasting roll.
Oh god. Well, if it's his ritual, is it still spellcasting?
No, if you do it as ritual, it takes 10 minutes and does not require a spellcasting roll.
I mean, I can cast it too.
I'll do it as ritual, or you can cast it.
I got it. I rolled an 8 plus my modifier is more than 11. It's a level 1 spell, so.
Yep.
That's a 14. So.
Okay. I would say without having to investigate with detect magic up, you find there were 6 of them. So you find 6 daggers that are all kind of imbued with magic. It would appear that they are imbued with enchantment magic.
And I got 20 on investigation.
There's not much left of them. With Boren's detect magic up and you rummaging through the charred remains, you successfully recover the 6 daggers that they had used. But whatever caused them to just burst into flame, consume their leather armor, all their fabric that they were anything that was metallic was left behind, which seemed to only leave the daggers that they were using behind.
Hey,
Is anybody...
oh, sorry. Nothing big, I promise. The inspiration I got, was that a D6 or a D8?
It was a D6.
D6? Okay. I don't think it's going to matter, but I wanted to ask.
No big.
Would it be Arcana or History or Medicine to try and suss out maybe what would have caused this, or what would have made them blow up in such a fashion?
Oh, you can give me an Arcana check on it.
Arcana? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'll try to give you an Arcana check.
well,
that's not
I
bad.
just
17 plus 1's an 18.
Okay. I would say being a bounty hunter, there's always been different ways that, whether it's an assassin's guild or a thieves guild, there are always these different ideas about if you get caught, what do you do? You get the feeling that they probably had something either physically on their body or something physically imbued in their body that when they died, it started a countdown. And that countdown kind of terminated in the midst of, like at the end of all the fighting, and either a spell effect or an imbued item. This feels a little bit between like really powerful magic and really powerful artificer at the same time.
Can I do a history check and see if that reminded me of any like institution or like group that would do this kind of tactic in history?
Yeah, give me a history check on that.
All right. Ooh, not bad. I think that is a. Let me double check. I believe that's 20. Yeah, 23.
23. Well, you don't know much about the Firekeepers. It's not that unusual for powerful organizations to not want their people to be caught. And with the way magic is, the only way to avoid that is to destroy those that fall in battle. This is a rare kind of expectation. This is something that doesn't really happen all that often. For you, these Firekeepers begin to sound more like zealots and people that have mixed their belief system with the objectivity of what they do. There is no known organization in Marquet that you've ever heard of that would normally do this. Whether or not there's other places of the world that may offer up this opportunity, this is a new one for you. This is not something that you've experienced before.
Does anybody have identify?
I do. I'm gonna identify the daggers. Yeah.
Okay. If you do ritual, there's no casting roll, but if you cast, there's a casting roll.
Yeah. I mean, it would take an hour to that. I mean, I'll just take the hour. Then I'll take them like up to the room and take the hour and identify them.
Okay.
Or wait,
they are.
2 hours, right?
Yeah, they're all pretty much exactly identical to each other.
Yeah.
They are +1 to hit, +1 for damage. And they magically charge poison. So 3 times per day, they can invoke a poison effect. So they have 3 charges. Although all of them are currently empty, they will recharge at dawn every day, based on any charges that have been expended.
Nice. So we all get one.
Yeah, there's 6 of them.
Hell yeah.
And the DC save is a DC Con 15 save. If you fail, then you have the poison effect, and you take 3d6 plus 3 poison damage.
Do they exist in inventory?
They do not.
I'll build them real quick.
Yes, Professor.
Do any of the remains of the corpses? I know there's not much, but do any of them have a relatively intact head? Like, I'm not looking for brains.
No, there's nothing physically left of them except pieces of cloth and a handful of their weapons, which are the daggers that were recovered. It was an intense flaming effect that happened.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
This feels like a better reason to go to the Bright Queen if this was Spike who sent them. Because I guess theoretically they are enemies and her area should be the safest. But the fact that they targeted Melody is very concerning. Why do we think that it was specifically Melody that they were after?
Also, you were knocked out, but like when you were knocked out, they acted like they were super surprised. I think maybe they were looking for Karina, the other Karina.
I assume they work for our changeling cabal.
They said they were hired by Spike.
Spike's a changeling.
Is Spike a changeling? I thought he
Yes,
just
Spike's a
worked
changeling.
Spike's a changeling.
Oh,
Spike's
damn.
a changeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spike and Le'Veon were both changelings.
Oh, whoa. How am I just catching on to that? Wait.
Yeah, I think I had thought Spike was
No.
a Minotaur and
When I was on the
Lavion
roof,
was
he was
changeling.
not in the Minotaur form first. He came up in a different form. I didn't see it, but I saw the shadow change when he came out as the Minotaur.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good memory.
So this
I told
it
you
could
now,
just
write
be
this
that
shit
they were
down.
like it could just be that they were like, oops, we didn't mean to kill a changeling.
Yeah, that feels more accurate. That feels like you don't get the feeling that they were working for the Cabal specifically, but you get the feeling that they were probably seeing Karina's true form when she died. They maybe just mistaken her for one of the members of the Changeling Cabal, and therefore they thought they made a mistake. But Melody was definitely the focus.
Do we think maybe the brother that you confronted, the brother-in-law,
Tom
somehow was able to reach out to them with an image of you? Or do you think that when we killed quote unquote Kalion, they somehow saw you but not anybody else?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We could ask Artagan, although I wouldn't have thought Tom could get off a message from wherever he is. But Spike already tried to kidnap me once, so he knows who I am. And maybe I just make him mad because I'm a fae and I'm super cute and fun and I'm not on his side.
That makes every villain mad. There's no doubt about that. As the darkness continues and the city reverts back to its normal pace, the five of you head up to the veranda of the Prancing Centaur to await what Thorn discovers with the blades as you continue talking into the night to ponder what has happened. And that is where we're going to finish tonight. Perfect spot. You guys go ahead and linger. We'll talk about schedules. Everyone else, we will see you hopefully next Sunday. Be kind, be safe, and don't forget, play a game. Good night, everybody. See, I actually have my finger on the button this time. I had it there, but